Hey everybody, welcome to Tales of the Dark Side, episode 43. My apologies, I just went live. We were waiting for a couple people, but I didn't want to keep everybody waiting. We had an interesting panel tonight. A couple people couldn't make it, a couple people could. Aries, my man, it's good to have you here, man. You can hear us all right?
I hear you loud and clear, baby. This is
all
the first time I'm using this streaming service, so hopefully it's good for you.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I know I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh yeah, that's probably your first time on here, but no, it's awesome, man. It's glad to have you here, my man. Aries, 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗠𝗘, and we got Mario as well. 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗠𝗘, what is up, dude?
Hey, what's happening, man? Happy Saturday night, everybody. We're here, and damn, there's some stuff to talk about, man. What the hell is going on?
I'm telling you,
a lot, right?
What is going on?
Yeah. Now, we were supposed to have Brother Cousins and Will Fox vacation tonight, but unfortunately, they cannot make it. So, for the moment, it's going to be myself, Mario, and Aries. We may have Lael joining us momentarily. We shall see, my friends. But before we begin, what is going on with everybody in the chat? Let's just say what's up real quick before we roll on to tonight's discussions. Happy Chewies, what's up? Hardly can wait. Star Wars talk. Hell yeah. 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗕, what is up, dude? Thumbnail looking fresh, dude. Thank you, my friend. Collector in the house. 𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘,
Hey.
some guy. Love your name. Funky Cold Santa. Ash Chase, what is going on, dude? Calvin Williams as well. Louis Lebitz. Hardcore Candy. We also have Blitz 65. We've been here. Mark Attack. That thumbnail is fire, Anthony. Thank you so much, my man. 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗠𝗘 is going on as well. Blur Dead Life. Evangelinum, what is up? Uncommon Flex as well in the house. S-Beam. What else we got up in here? We have Punisher. XS, what is going on, dude? Julius. Dr. Julius Strange Pork. Just call him Mr. Banner. He's killing with those banners. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Collector Chris in the house as well. No announcements today. Not yet, but we'll talk into some of that. Cobras Collection, what is going on? AJ as well. Beskar Kid in the house. Blackbird Tech. I think we got a few more people pouring in. Andrew James. He made it. Let's go. I know, why so late, right? I know I was like 1 minute. And then people are like, hey.
Look at that.
Well, you know that's usually how I roll. CT603, what's going on as well, my brother? Evo in the house. Absolute Irwin. If I miss anybody, my apologies. Dokinator, my dude, what is going on as well? Tomboy AJ in the house. Smoke them if you got them. This one's for you.
Look at the thumbnail, dude. Love the Richard
I love
Simmons,
it.
man.
Is that Richard Simmons?
Yep.
Easy Figures also in the house. What is going on, my man, tonight? AJ Agrusa as well. DT Artman. Mark Attack. If I've missed your name, my apologies. If I repeat it, a double apology. KJ Smith as well. Mike Favela. What is up, everyone? Man, what also in the house? And Xiao. What is good? What is good, everybody? Yeah, so it's been a slow week. It's been a little bit of a slow week.
How's it though? How's it though?
Kind of.
I mean,
what you think, Aris?
Maybe, I don't know. I feel you both. It's been a slow week. We just got the third sister. But it's been it's been like I've been saying on my channel, Anthony. I feel like we're in an eclipse. I feel like it's a market eclipse at the moment. I feel like we're all just like this. And we kind of don't know where this whole thing is going to go. So in that respect, I feel like it's been a busy week. Almost like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, right? You're just kind of mesmerized by this situation. And I don't know if anybody really knows exactly how this is all going to pan out. But I'm having fun speculating and diving into it with all of you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with what you're saying there. It's like we are kind of in this weird, I don't even want to say it's like a lull. It's almost like a trance, right? Because none of us really know. And I kind of talked briefly last week about it. I'm sure everybody in the chat remembers, is that like we're so used to things working a certain way.
Yeah. With
Hot Toys and with Sideshow. And now all of a sudden it's like they we're all in like some jar, and they just picked it up and they shook it around a bunch, and then threw us back on the board, and we're like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
We're in a snow globe, baby.
Yeah, right. A snow globe. Perfect. Yes, exactly. So it's pretty interesting stuff. There's a few things we'll probably bring up this evening. But you know what, guys? Maybe I should just bring this up first, because I saw this for you guys in Sideshow. The events, they do have this Best-Tember thing going on. So I kind of wanted to just briefly talk about it, but go ahead, Mario.
I was gonna say if Jay were here and he saw this Best-Tember stuff, bro, there'd be some words to be said. Definitely, you know. I mean, talking about taking it from best to the best. Come on, man.
That's right.
How they gonna hijack Jay like that, man? They can't do my man like that. Come on.
Well,
come on,
that is true.
Original.
It shows that they're watching him for sure. Absolutely.
Definitely, right.
Mandalorian Huntress, my dear. Hello. It says good evening, everyone. Especially since
Hi, Mandalorian Huntress.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here.
I'll be honest with you guys. Maybe it's because I was in a trance when this happened, but like you're talking about trance now. Is this the first time Best-Tember ever happened? Because I don't recall this in the past.
I don't recall it either.
Okay.
And
it's not just me.
No, I don't think it's just you, because I know we have like the Spooktacular usually, like in October. But and then of course, so there's two reasons I wanted to bring it up. Is one, no matter what, if you just register, you guys just get $10 in rewards.
Boom.
So that's easy. Just earn $10 in rewards. So I don't know what else is going on with it, but the fact is everybody can get a quick $10. The second thing that's interesting about it is how Aries just pointed out, right? Like, we don't remember this, right? Well, because the game's changing, right? So like, and I really feel this is a direct result of doing what they can within their own limits. And when I mean they, I mean Sideshow, to kind of, I don't know if combat is the right word, but to incentivize us collectors, us consumers, to lean more towards Sideshow, because so many people are buying on aftermarket, you know, BST groups, you know, Hong Kong resellers, just crazy amounts of sales overseas. And so I think this is what they can do within their restraints, right? Because they are a, you know, official distributor. They do have to follow certain guidelines. They have a cap of how low they can go, things like that. So I feel like that's why they're doing more of these events. We're seeing 10% off Marvel figure stickers, or I'm sorry, Star Wars figures, 15% off on Marvel figures. They're doing sales after sales, events after events. I mean, what do you think about that, Aries? Do you think that's like that's kind of like a power move on their part to try to bring people back into the fold?
I'm so glad that you're bringing this up first, you know, from how we set the table about what's been going on this week. Because I think that, Anthony, is possible that there is a few things going on over here. One of them is, as you are suggesting, is it possible that they are just trying to conjure up some events so that they, you know, there's some more reason as to why they have so many discounts and coupons that are present, and to attract, you know, people to go ahead and use those discounts and keep themselves relevant. But I also think as well, if we kind of look back, I think that this year, and I don't know if it has to do with because people are a little bit more comfortable anyway, not having masks on and going out a little bit more. I feel like the cons have been very successful probably for a Sideshow. You see the Arena Fest selling out. You're seeing these things getting a lot of attention. So, you know, you have to wonder, is putting on this event saying, hey, we got to keep the sales going. You know, a lot of things are moving. We don't want to wait till Spooktacular. Let's put up this Best-Tember and kind of keep that momentum going. And then the other thing too is, I don't know, does this mean that there could be some more exclusives on the way? I don't know.
Dude, that's, you know, what do you think, Mario? Because that could be, right? They could just be like, hey, we're creating these new events and we're having exclusives for events just to kind of, you know, make us be like, damn, we may have to buy from you.
That's definitely a possibility, but it's kind of like out of the norm right now. This would be the first time they'd be doing that for them to actually display or come out with some exclusives just for some specific non-con event. It's usually a toy fair. I mean, we've seen it recently with the summer showcase where they dropped some exclusive, timed exclusives, mind you, as well. But to me, in my opinion, man, this whole best September thing, I think it's going to lead into spectacular, like you just mentioned before.
Mhm.
November is gonna. I'm sure November is gonna have a con in December. I think we're gonna see it going on for the rest of the year, just to move a lot of the dead stock. And
Yep.
again, just like you mentioned, just so they can combat some of the competition that's out there where most potential buyers are buying from. Me myself personally, I've been buying a lot lately from a specific site. Just because there's some deals that have been incredible, and it's not T-dubs. It's not T-dubs. But yeah, man. I mean, if they can go ahead and entice everybody with some okay deals, I like that we're seeing pretty much 10% off on everything that's in stock. That's okay, but they can definitely do better. They're showing some random ones where they're giving 25% off. I think some even up to 30 for a couple of them. Somebody mentioned that they just bought a Mark 50 for like $199 shipped, which is insane. I mean, they have the discount on top of it and plus some reward points that's added on, which is also a plus when you have that, just to get everything even cheaper. So they're definitely trying to reach out to everybody and say, hey, come back to us. We got some stuff for you. So while they want to move all this dead stock, why not just make an event out of it? That's going to help you through the rest of the year.
Barry, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen this before in your experience, this amount? I mean, I've seen discounts before and I've seen offers before, but have you ever seen as many and as low? Okay.
No. This is all specific to the current market right now. I've never seen anything like this as far as them giving these kind of discounts as frequently as they are as of recently and having these kind of events. Because typically we can always count on spectacular, maybe a couple events, throughout the year, but it's few and far between. This one, it seems like they just keep rolling throughout the summer, along with the discounts, throughout each and every event, which is different. This is the first time that I've seen this in recent memory.
Yeah.
Wow.
And hey, Leo, what is going on? 16 Scale Man. You made it.
Man, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
What's up, Leo? What's going on, bro?
All right. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Sound just as angelic as ever, man.
What's going on? Thank you, bro.
Nah, we were just talking about the this best September event. I didn't know if you saw it. We could just get $10 rewards, and whether or not you think they're creating more and more events to try to draw customers back in.
Oh, I mean, it's a sideshow, bro. That's the only thing I can actually say. But I mean, look at it. Here's the thing, bro, and I say it this way with reason. People could say what you will, but competition breeds, it breeds innovation. And I think that when there's competition out there, bro, you got to kind of like ride with the wave. If you can't beat them, join them. They're tired of seeing the success story of another company, regardless if we throw them under the mud or not. Hell, I got me a Winter Soldier $50 from, what I mean, and that's $50 shipped from Toys Wonderland. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take advantage of something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not putting anything on pre-order, but if it's available and I can get it, that's what I'm going to do. And there's it's not just them, but there's other companies that are offering great deals. You know what I mean? On products. So Sideshow, I mean, it's something that we always say they should have did this a long time ago. Because again, you would have liquidated half the stock that you had that you've been sitting on for so long. You would, if you're sitting on product, in my opinion, you're kind of wasting. I mean, you're losing money on something that you've actually projected to have, more, income, or you might have actually generated more revenue off of. If it's still sitting in stock, it's not really working. I mean, how?
Right.
So,
if it's not moving, it's not moving. Like,
it's definitely not moving. So to see something like this, it just makes perfectly good sense for them to do it. You know what I mean? Listen. I mean, I've had my bouts with Sideshow. Hell, I mean, they've taken my money, sat on product for a month before I got it. I mean, and they've done it a couple times. But at the same time, I mean, I still go to them because they have deals, and I feel more secure with product because of the simple fact that if I need to get a refund, if I need to get if I have issues with product and it's not really up to par, and I need to get like a repair or something, I know I can go through them in a success story there. But I mean, again, like I said, competition breeds innovation, and I'm so glad to see that they're doing something like this, because again, I mean, but it's, all companies are, but for them to see Sideshow doing it, it just says that, okay, they're deciding to move with the current and get in the now instead of staying in yesterday. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
again, I mean, I'm happy for them, but let's just see how far this goes. If it's just something that's temporary and they're just doing it right now, just for now, to kind of bring people back, and then it's just like, you know what? It's a kid. It's just like a child. A child does something, you tell that child to stop. You discipline them. They say they'll never do it again until they think the smoke clears, and they'll end up doing it again. You know what I mean? So is that going to be the same scenario? We just got to kind of wait and see. That's just my opinion.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like, they need to, this shouldn't be a one-time thing, right? Like, clearly, like, they've done events in the past, but now we're seeing more and more. Real quick, shout out to Dante, man. What is going on, man? Collectibles, man. He's back from out of town, man. So what is good, man? I'm glad that you were able to come on in, bro. I'm glad you're back. I know he just dropped his cable review, so check that out, guys. Link in the description below to Dante's channel. That's badass, man. But I think you're right, man, because like, even through here, we have these events, and then I know some people are asking like how this works, but if you guys go to Sideshow's website and scroll all the way down, you can click on, I just had it, I lost it because I'm blind, contest and giveaways. So this is a little bit different than their events, but I mean, you can see there's always, they're doing a lot of stuff now, which they've done some stuff in the past, but like Leo was mentioning,
man, I'm giveaways, man. I don't win shit. I'm sorry.
I've never won anything.
I don't win anything, bro.
I never win any of them.
I sign up for that stuff all the time. The only thing they give me is a temporary code that only lasts for a few days, man. And half the time I can't use it on stuff that I want. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, Aries, I know you go through it a lot. I'm tired of it, bro. Like, seriously, I
actually stopped. I stopped because I got discouraged with it. I never win anything anyway, bro.
Don't give up
from them, man.
Hey, I won. I actually won something myself, man. Yeah, don't give up on it. Just keep going.
What'd you win?
Dude, I got an Ahsoka art print. It's the World Between Worlds of her and Vader.
Oh, I would take that. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I want this She-Hulk print. I really want that She-Hulk print, and I know I'm not gonna win it.
You won't know unless you sign up, dude.
All right.
What if you win it?
Shit,
what if
man.
you win this time?
I know one person now, Mario, who's actually won some, but like, none of us.
One
the
person
point is
everybody else, man.
Right, but it's still
everyone
pretty
else
cool.
in the chat win anything curious? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you guys ever won any of this stuff. But it's cool that they're doing more and more. I'm sorry, Ayers.
You know what's interesting, Anthony, about this and about what you and El Profesoro and what Lael just said. When I'm thinking about it, every time Sideshow goes live, they get like so many people. It doesn't matter what time, if they're doing it early in the day or they're doing it in the afternoon or they're doing it in the evening. And these events that they have do so well. So, you have to wonder if they're like, hey, they are wising up to this. Why not have an event like this Best Timber just about every month? Because a lot of the people in the community are going to jump on. They're not going to be like, oh, it's too much, because they always jump on like a lot of our shows, right? So I think that this may be good for them to, have these, whether it's for, hey, we got to go ahead and, sell more of these figures, or, obviously they've got to compete now with some other companies and, that are really coming up strong and getting a lot of talk. But I mean, they should have been doing this, I think, quite frankly, a little bit earlier. You look at all these events that you have on the screen. Why not have an event every month? Everyone will tune in. Most people will tune in, I feel.
I think they're realizing that now, but what it took is actually the competition to kind of undercut them for them to try to do something about it. So maybe we'll start seeing some more of these even going into the new year, I hope, after the fact as well.
I hope so.
Well, yeah, I mean, and this is a nice print, by the way.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie, that's old school right there.
Bro. Bro.
You know, right?
Print so bad, bro. I want that print so bad, bro.
Well, all you need to do is just type some info right here and hit enter now, bro, and cross your fingers.
Nope. Here it is right here. I still haven't even opened it yet, man. I'm still sitting in the tube. but yeah,
okay,
man,
so that's the one you won from Sideshow.
This is the one I got from Sideshow, man.
Can I say something real quick? This is based on information I just got today. I mean, he couldn't say too much from me, but a friend of mine, Lau, his cousin, does principal photography. Has been doing helping with principal photography for the Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and other projects and stuff like that. They're getting started. They're going to be working on Skeleton Crew and stuff like that. Based on what he's telling me, he couldn't really tell me too much, but he said that 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 is going to basically play a very important role in the Mandalorian in season 3. So everybody who has that heavy Mando, don't sell it. Don't get rid of it.
I tell you what, Leo, that figure is going up. It's very interesting that you're saying that, because I watched it the last couple of weeks.
It is.
Because remember it was going down, and I reported it on that. And now I'm saying like, oh, now it's going up.
Yeah, he's playing it. He's going to play it. From what I've been told, and the thing is, it was him and 3 other people that said this today. That can't really say much. They haven't really been saying too much about it, but yes, it's going to be a very important role. And do not, if you have that figure, I'm just saying, for people who have it, don't. I mean, I know a lot of people sold it. Don't sell it right now. Don't do it.
Well, yeah, because
we come out. Does the season 3 come out this year, or is it next year?
February.
Next year.
Yeah, I think February. Like,
yeah, next year.
And the thing is even though they've shown off the 𝗕𝗦𝗠𝗘 with the shield, they haven't announced it. So until then,
do you think
right? I think they will.
So. You think they will on that one? I feel like that's
they
the
can.
One that they showed that they may, I don't know, wait until I don't know. I get a feeling with that one.
They can, but is there a need to be quite honest right now? Anyway, they would probably wait until like after season 3 to do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see, but I have mine.
I think
so I'm good.
If they do put it up for pre-order fairly soon, and by the time season 3 hits, it might go waitlisted, man. If that comes to pass, where he's really that crucial to the season, right? That's another figure we might see go waitlist before it actually releases. So why not? Why not turn on the printing press?
Yeah, well, straight up.
You remember too. Again, as we spoke a little earlier about it, is that we're kind of in this weird moment now where we're not sure what's going on with Hot Toys and Sideshow, but even Heavy Infantry Mando, that was rare.
Yeah.
He sold out before, he waitlisted before he was even in stock.
Heavy Infantry, but that, and that kind of let me know that with that figure, though, they was either it was a low batch that they got because they didn't think it was going to have that big of a run. But then, like I said, once it actually hit waitlist, you saw a whole bunch of people like, wait, hold up, like what's going on and stuff like that. So I don't know.
No, but it's funny because we looked at that as like a rarity, right?
Yeah.
And now we're seeing all of this stuff happen this week, which doesn't really seem so rare now, right? I mean,
scary.
I'm going back to the good old days.
It feels like the good old days, doesn't it?
It kind of does, man. To me personally,
I don't know yet, bro. I'm not willing to basically say, based on past behaviors, bro, I'm not willing to say that yet. I can be proven wrong, but I mean, if I'm proven wrong, that's fine. But I want to see that. You know what I mean? Like right now, again, like we've seen in the past where they'll waitlist a lot of figures, and then for some reason, a few weeks later, it goes right back up.
Right.
You'll see it on pre-order.
I'm 100% with you. It's too early for me to say. Yep. I've spoken to a couple people already, and my general consensus is I'm going to wait until October because there's a few of these that we'll go through here tonight literally just happened, right? So I'm going to take the whole month of September to kind of, let it all soak in and see what happens. But if it's a month and everything's still the same, I'm going to feel a little bit more towards, you know, the good old days, as Mario was saying, you know, and if October goes by and it's still that way,
you
know, because it's Peacemaker. Go ahead, Mario.
No, I was gonna say I think we'll probably see this until release. I think this is legit going to stay on wait lists for until then. But what I can see them doing is that when it actually releases, oh hey, guess what? We're getting another batch, so we're going to go ahead and put this up as available right now. So right now they're probably just allocated just for first batch or whatever batch that they're actually getting, and then later on, closer to release, if there's any more demand on the wait list, and then if they see maybe some of us actually talking about it, then maybe they'll put out some more for everybody else, and it just goes back to stock. That I can see happening.
When did they announce the original? Okay, so before they actually ran the updates on this figure, when did they announce it? This was announced way back when.
Well, way back wasn't too far ago, man. I mean, it was like 4 months ago.
Yeah, 4 months ago. Yep.
It was 4 months ago. Okay, so 4 months ago, up now, and it's on wait list. I mean, anything is possible, but then again, I'm not willing to give them the benefit of the doubt right now, bro, because I have to see it, because it's happened way too many times. It happened with Nebula. It happened with her. You know what I mean? That was waitlisted, and then they found a few more, and then, you know, whatever, or all of a sudden, you know, it was up for pre-order again, or it was available again. But it's happened to a couple of figures, so I just got to wait and see.
Yeah, but when it's happened for figures that is actually released yet, not anything that's actually been on pre-order status.
No, but that's the same thing. Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, I mean, it's still too early for me to actually say, oh, look, this is happening now. This is a big thing, and it's too early for me to even panic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not willing to panic on that right now because I've seen it before. So I'm just waiting to see. Like, I mean, everybody's rushing. Like, I see it on like so many different in groups and stuff like that. Everybody's, oh, yo, you better pre-order now because we got to. Nah, I'm cool. I'll wait. You know what I mean? Until it happens to something that I really. And the thing is, even if they do, if I really, really want it, I can get it from somewhere else. I'll be able to find it somewhere else.
This isn't an exclusive,
you know what I
mean? Right? It's not an exclusive, right?
No.
But you know, but I am also curious, Aries, you know, if you know as well, or what your thoughts are, is that, do you think it may be possible that this particular figure happened because they updated it, and now in my opinion, this is like I want to say this is almost like a 10 out of 10 figure now, because what I mean by that is the show was widely popular and successful, right? It's also John Cena, who's very popular in his own right. They've now corrected it. They've given you the actual head sculpt, right? I feel like this is they've done everything right on this figure now. So I was wondering if you think maybe that's why it had gone waitlist, or is it something like the same position as Leia, like we're gonna wait and see because we've seen stuff kind of like this happen before.
No, I think it's possible it could be because of the upgrades that they did, for sure. That could have something to play into it. Absolutely. But definitely, I think what Lael is saying, that we have to wait and see, is also a huge aspect to this. I do really feel like we're in the middle of an eclipse, and we're kind of all sitting here. And I think, you know, it's like a Marvel. It's like, Close Encounters of the Third Time, and we're just frozen and waiting to see how this plays out, because it is, in a way, unprecedented what is going on, because it's not just the Peacemaker, right, guys? You know, you have the quarter scale Boba Fett, and I think you're getting the deluxe one that's saying low stock warning, and you're seeing it now with some other figures as well, and you're kind of like, oh wow, and these were supposed to come out till next year, April next year, third quarter of next year. What's going on? And so I think is this a new tactic? Is it just a scare tactic? Because let's be real, guys. Look, the IG-11 went on waitlist for a week. Everybody went crazy over it. It came back off waitlist, and it's been in ever since. Okay, that's true. That's fact. But is it possible that it's a different time now? I feel like that there's so much going on that maybe this is, you know, really not a game, not something where, hey, it's a ship, because the 𝗕𝗔𝗦𝗓 was supposedly shipping, and they had a lot of, there was a lot of speculation. Oh, there's some, lost in a container here, on a boat here. There was some that got lost that's still at the bottom of, the ocean somewhere or something like that. And then they also had, just going back a little bit ago, that fiasco with the arena suit Boba Fett, where it was like, hey, this is coming out in 2023, which is why I didn't pre-order it. Oh, and by the way, you could order 6 of them. So it was a system glitch. And I don't mean to say that this is simple, but what if all of a sudden next week, all these low stock warnings go away and Peacemaker's in stock, and that it's gone because they kind of fixed that with arena suit Boba Fett. So I almost don't know. It's kind of like, is this a ploy? Are they going to just fix this like, they did the arena suit Boba Fett? Is it like 𝗕𝗔𝗦𝗓, or is this a different time? So I feel like we're kind of like frozen here. And like what Lael said, honestly, we're kind of like have to wait and see, because we really don't know.
We really, we really don't. Brother Cousins, though, real quick, it was supposed to be here tonight with the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother, so much, man. He says, shout out to this fire panel, fucking Illuminati, LOL. I'm in Daddy Cousins mode at the moment, but I'll be back here next week.
There you go.
No, I understand, brother. Priorities, bro. Yeah, dude, we miss you, man, but take care of your bed for sure.
Now, I'll tell you guys something. I'll tell you something, Anthony. And this is I was bringing it up in my last show. Just imagine. I mean, Peacemaker's real cool, right? It's John Cena. We love John Cena. I haven't seen the show, but I love what they've done with the figure,
bro.
Well, I heard it was really, really good.
It's
the one
so,
on HBO,
bro,
right?
from beginning till end. If bro, you don't even have to listen. You know, it shows good when the intro is just one of the dopest things you've ever seen on television. It is. The intro is just infectious, bro. And you want to do the dance yourself every time you hear it and whatever. But yeah, it's I literally well done. It's a well done show.
I love intros. I love intros. And but could you guys just imagine, and I'm sure this will spawn a crazy conversation, but just take a popular figure. Take like a figure like Cad Bane. Take a figure like the DX25. Could you even imagine if some figure like that gets a low stock warning? Take for instance, Mighty Thor gets a low stock warning. Now all of a sudden we're in this wait mode, but we're like, what the frick is going on?
Yeah.
But if they do that, I don't know, guys.
No, you're right. Because look, Peacemaker's cool, but you're right. If this was like the new 2.0 Bespin Luke, right, and that thing was hitting that low stock warning and the blue screen was coming up, I would have just pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Well, personally, it might freak people out, and it could still just be a gas, like a bunch of
right. It could be smoke and mirrors, for what we know.
Yeah. If it was more of a high-profile character, then definitely everybody would be talking.
Right. It feels a little right. But 𝗕𝗏𝗓, what's up, brother? Like, as he pointed out here, we've never seen behavior like Peacemaker going from pre-order announced in February to waitlist 6 months, which is true. So we don't know. It's like, is it a like you said, is it a ploy? It's too early to tell. It's really too early to tell.
It's way too early right now.
Way too early. But it's still interesting to see because there's a few more here that we'll bring up. But the collector says this is interesting, dude. He says Vince McMahon stepped down. Probably Cena got his likeness back or got a new contract. That's possible too, right? As far as getting the updated sculpt. Because you know how it is with wrestling, like they pretty much they own you. So that's interesting. That may be a thing. And real quick, I do have a $5 super chat, Mr. Holbrook. Thank you so much, dude. He says, I'm still trying to figure it out. Why did the Bat Cycle go waitlist, but then the Batman is still available? Seems backwards to me.
Yeah, the Bat Cycle's another one.
Yeah,
which we actually have right here. So that's, and I think maybe if it is indeed, let's just say for the sake of arguments that it's not a ploy, it's not a smoke and mirrors thing to get us in. Then would that just mean that the Bat Cycle is a lower quantity, because it's not a figure. You know, it's more of a accessory, right? It is a vehicle, but it complements the figure. I mean,
sometimes you want what you can't get is a marketing strategy, and it's one of the oldest stories in the book, right? You don't want, oh, I can get it. You know, there's not so much of an intrigue. Oh, I can't get it. Now I'm a little bit more intrigued. Oh, it's rare. Oh, there's hype around it. I feel like if this is a strategy, they're certainly trying to turn the conversation around to, hey, because honestly, that armor is still in stock. It's still in there's figures that are still in stock, and even with all the discount codes, they can't even get rid of them. So even when it gets in stock, I mean, who's to say, guys, because the conversation's been, oh yeah, you know, well, once it comes out in Hong Kong, go ahead and get the figure then. You could now wait till it to get in stock, and honestly, not even buy it when it gets in stock, and say, let's wait for $25 off because I'll get a real good discount on that. And maybe what they're trying to do, maybe if this is, you know, is they're trying to change that conversation, like, oh, not so fast. We've been feeling it on that end. We're going to stop that. But the thing is, I feel like that this is a vast change in approach if they're doing it. And I don't know if this is just like a ploy. Let's do it for a couple months. So I don't know, but if they're doing it,
see, the thing is, bro, it's all right. So we, as content creators, and I've been saying it's like we facilitate and perpetuate behaviors. We do, like, we perpetuate, you know, a change and a shift when it comes to collecting and how people should approach collecting. So when we're telling people that, okay, yo, right now you don't have to pre-order. It's not really a good time to pre-order. There's no advantage to pre-ordering right now. There's no incentive to pre-ordering right now. That thing filters. It's a constant thing. They hear these conversations. You know, a lot of people are saying it even in, you know, groups. Oh, I'm not going to pre-order. I'll just wait till it's available. So they see that these companies hear us talk about it. So again, they got to come up with a strategy. I'm not saying that this is what it is. Again, it's not me saying that this is what Sideshow is doing. It could be something totally different. But at the same time, if you're losing money instead of gaining money, what do you do at that point? Especially if you hear other people saying, no, not a good time to pre-order. Don't worry about it. Wouldn't do it right now. You know what I mean? Like, what would you do? Like, how are you going to actually, especially, like I said, I mean, secure the bag for them? You know what I mean? How are you going to secure these pre-orders and make sure you're getting your money or making your money back? So again, when we see stuff like this, it could damn well be the reason, because ourselves, we don't have the intentions of doing it, but we are influencers. You know what I mean? Some of us are more enablers than others, Mario, but it does basically happen. You know what I mean? So
let me ask you this. Do you think, okay.
Do I think Mario's an enabler? Yeah.
Well, Mario for sure is an enabler. Absolutely. But do you feel as us being content creators that we are, I don't want to say like we're beholden to them, to Sideshow, right? Because what we are not. But when we say things like, well, we're not really pre-ordering right now, but we usually say why, right? In my opinion, I feel like there's valid reasons currently, right? There's so much stock. You know, things are not moving. There's discounts galore, right? I don't feel like there's a sense of like, you know, back in the day where we had to order because we would miss out. So when we speak like this publicly online, you know, on our channels, in Facebook groups, wherever, right? Do we have a certain responsibility to that though, where are we indirectly the cause of this, or is it just, do we feel like maybe, like you mentioned earlier, Lael, that if Sideshow maybe have started doing things like this sooner, we wouldn't have gotten to this point, right?
I think
Does that make any sense? What I'm trying to say?
I think it's both. I think it's a little of both. You know what I mean? I think they're wising up based on the simple fact that they see the success story with other companies that they hate.
There's that.
They see that. There's that. And on top of that, again, like I said, I was told, I shared this story on Wednesday, how I was at Star Wars Celebration. I forget his name, but he's in charge of the content creating and the videos and everything for Sideshow. I talked to him and Paul. You know, Paul came up, which surprised me. Is I was like, I thought they hated me, which they probably did, but they just wanted to save face because they knew I was recording the entire time. But I mean, they came up to me at that point and was like, hey, we watched the show. You know, at least you're honest, you're fair. You know, and we respect that. You know what I mean? And again, we're trying to make things better. This is exactly what he said to me. We're trying to make things better, and I respect that. But that let me know that they're not just watching me, bro. They're watching everybody. They're watching, you know, any content creator that's out there, bro. So we do, and again, when they hear that, and if we have a big enough presence, we definitely don't have the biggest channel on YouTube. But if they're saying that they're watching me, imagine, bro. They're watching all the way down to any content creator who promotes or, you know, even talks about 1/6 scale collecting.
Right, collectively. Right, collectively. They just
So that's what I'm saying. I think that it's both things. They're pushed because number one, they see that other companies are really successful. Also, we have to remember there is a recession going on right now, damn near. You know what I mean? We're hitting that space where, like I said, things are overly expensive. People are conserving. They're really conservative, you know, about money right now. You know what I mean? So they're not really spending as much. You know, collecting is, you know, in a sense, from a market value, the market's aspect of it is kind of in danger in a sense. So again, they have to come up with ways to kind of earn as much or to gain as much revenue as they can. You know what I mean? So as a company, I respect that. You can't, there's not so much that you can say against that, bro. You know what I mean? If it's going to definitely happen. So glad that this 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗢𝗠𝗕 went on wait list because I wasn't going to do it anyway. But you know what I mean? So I'm just putting it out there right now. Nah, I'm not doing it. 1 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗢𝗠𝗕 just let me know that I really don't need to get another 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗢𝗠𝗕. I mean, that man, though, that was it. It just let me know I don't need another one. But again, you know what I mean?
But if you have that Vader in hand, though, man, you might be seeing a different story, bro.
Nah, bro. Just the thing is, just that 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗢𝗠𝗕, man. It's just like there's not too much.
It's just not for you.
It's different.
No,
it's not for me.
I had the 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗢𝗠𝗕 Vader, as you guys know. I sold him. I did.
Yeah.
He went to a home that, you know, a loving home. Right. And it's not that I didn't love it, because that is dude, that 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗢𝗠𝗕 Vader is the shit. But I'm in the same boat. It's like, okay, now I'm quarter scale, and I didn't want to mix, and I don't have the space. So, and I'm betting, and I think Aries, you know, too, Mario as well. I think all of us on the panel next year, that 40th Revenge, you know, of the Jedi anniversary. We might get that Vader.
Most likely.
Yeah, we could.
I think
we can definitely get. I'll let you know once we touch the ground in London if that's going to actually happen, bro. Like, because that's we already know, bro. There's going to be a lot. I think there's going to be a lot. 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. A lot's going to drop.
Yes.
I didn't even think about that, man. Next year's celebration with the 40th anniversary.
Yeah,
bro. I think you just enabled me to find a ticket, man, and go to London, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Thanks, Lil.
Right.
I'm telling you, a lot is going to actually happen because, again, you know, I think again we'll probably get another emperor. They'll probably actually do there's going to be possibly there's going to be a revamp on the actual emperor. People are going to be scrambling to get that. It always happens every time there's a 40th anniversary or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll actually see. Yeah, bro. I just with this, man. I'm just again. It's a waiting thing for me. I'm just waiting to see. And as long as this stuff doesn't heavily affect Star Wars, I'm in a good space. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to Marvel, DC, there's certain things I'm selective about. You know, certain things that I'll actually get that I'm very selective about. They're not really showing as much love as they need to DC, but you know, it is what it is. You know, they're definitely not. But I mean, for Star Wars, I think I'm secure in what I'm going to get and what I'm expecting for right now. That, you know, I'm so happy that I pulled the trigger and got that arena suit Boba Fett. Mine comes on Tuesday, but from what I'm seeing, that thing is lovely.
It
right here, man. I just did an unboxing on it earlier, bro. It's
right.
It's a fun figure, dude.
You know,
you're gonna like it.
Go ahead, Aries. Sorry, man.
If I could just go back real quick too, and another aspect to us as channel creators, and if Sideshow is acting upon it. You know, it's kind of like we depend on the news. It's their job to tell the story of the current state. So really, when we're going on saying, hey, you can, you know, get these figures, there's no rush. It's the truth with a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Armor is still in
Yeah.
stock. Tusken Raider's still in stock.
Yeah.
It's $10 off, 20% off. So maybe they don't like hearing the truth.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, okay, everybody's wise to it,
Mhm.
you know, and we have to go ahead and act on that. Hopefully,
Mhm.
Lael, they pay attention enough where they'll give me Bail Organa. Anyway, just be quiet.
Right.
Well, let me
Hopefully they pay attention and finally give us 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘, bro.
Yes.
I'm hoping that they do everything.
You guys are gonna say Bail Organa and 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 over Bespin Han? Come on, y'all. I thought
That's
everybody was
just
OG.
Bail Organa.
Mario, you know why? Because I think I really strongly believe that we will see Bespin Han. I think
Yes.
we're going to. I don't know
Mhm.
when, but I think there's enough conversation floating around that
Mhm.
is going to happen. It's just a matter of when. It's the same thing that happened with Lando. Enough conversation went around, and we finally got Lando. So I think the same thing is going to basically, mind you, everybody they're looking for Lando. He's on sale certain space right now. I'm not going to say where because I don't want to spark that conversation. But yes, I think it will happen, bro. And I think that and they've said that they're not done yet. There's more to come with Attack of the Clones. So
Yeah.
I think we will see Mace. I'm hoping we see Padme. Again, that's why I'm pushing 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘. I hope we see that as well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would hope. I would
Yeah.
hope. To briefly segue though, this I know some people mention this, but I want to say this is I thought this was a little expected to me, but yeah. So the Infinity War is waitlist. Finally. So
finally.
Right. So I didn't really want to talk about that because I feel like that's expected. It's like Hulkbuster went waitlist. You're like, okay, he's been in stock for 3 years. This is this is the reissue.
I think it's a matter of timing that we're starting to see like all these figures that have been in stock for the longest time finally go waitlisted.
Right.
It's actually sparking up the conversation. Even with this one right here, the Battle Damage Thanos.
See, this is where it gave me pause.
Yeah.
Because he's not old. He recently came out. So are they getting wise? And what I mean by them, I mean Hot Toys in that respect, that maybe they are doing lower numbers moving forward, right? Like all that stuff last year, I think there was probably a lot of stock. But some of this newer stuff that's been coming out, I think it's low so that they can get out of this 150 pre-order deficit.
That's one of the factors that we got to consider, that we've been talking about that for the longest time. What's the best way for them to actually catch up? Low batches. That could be another factor as to why we're starting to see some of these pre-order figures go waitlist.
Well,
one of them.
If you think about it, Mario, how long? And I've been kind of thinking, forecasting this with some figures anyway. How long can they continue to go on and have what's happening this year continue in 2023, 2024, 2025, so on and so forth? I mean, and like Lael was speaking of, there is, we're basically in a way in like a global recession.
Yeah.
Things are, we're still in the middle of COVID-19 in a way. There's all kinds of crazy
monkeypox.
And you know what? And not to interject on you, Aries, it's even more severe still in China.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I think people forget. Like the lockdowns. We're open here, like you mentioned earlier.
Right.
Going to cons again. Everybody's like, hey, get back to my life. Not so much the same story in mainland. But I'm sorry, go ahead and continue.
Yeah. Well, when you put all that together, is it possible that they're just like, hey, we have to, there's going to be some lower production numbers. I mean, case in point, look at the arena suit Boba Fett. And I love the armor is popular. So I believe that she's a pivotal part of,
another figure
Mandalorian.
too, yeah.
But they still the arena Boba Fett, so you could say he's more popular. So he's sold out. I just really think, guys, that they just made so much less. Take the chrome-plated Chrome Trooper. It's gone. So I think that they may be doing lower numbers.
My only concern with those, this is where they're getting me in all topsy-turvy land, is because these were all the exclusives, right? We have a Celebration and the Summer Showcase exclusives. So that gives me pause just for a moment, because I'm like, well, okay, they are exclusives for events. We have we had, like I said, the Celebration, the Summer Showcase. Okay. But does that mean that, so I would think naturally those would be lower numbers because of that, because of the events. But then when we start seeing stuff like this, that's where it gives me even more pause. I'm like, maybe they are doing this, but it's too early to tell. That's the problem.
You know what I was thinking about too, bro? Something just came to me just now when you showed us that Infinity War Thanos went to wait list, and that we're going to probably see this happen to a couple of them. One key thing, and I learned this from Robert Meyer Burnett last night. If you know where I'm going with this, bro, he finally got the throne in. He finally got that Thanos throne is, and that thing is huge, and it is lovely.
Really?
He did. Yeah, bro. He showed me pictures of that piece.
Details about this thing. I've never.
Bro, there's a throne. There was a throne that he had ordered about 23 months ago.
Wow.
Literally, he ordered it 23 months ago, and he was waiting on it, and now it's finally available. And that is one of the most beautiful pieces I have ever seen, as far as weather-wise, and it also comes with his weapon. There's a stand that comes with it. That piece is incredible, and it's not that expensive, but it's huge. So anybody who actually has Thanos can get that throne. So I'm wondering if that's also influencing it as well. People got the throne. Oh, let me go back and grab that. Thanos is still available. That's dope. You know, I see that. Let me just go back and grab it because it's available. Which I'm glad, because bro, that Infinity War Thanos is my favorite version of Thanos. Not the armored version, not the battle damage version. That Infinity War is a beautiful piece, bro. It is.
Well, and it's the one where he won.
He's victorious in that one.
In my opinion,
Got the
right?
job done. Yeah. That's the Thanos to have, in my opinion.
Yeah, bro. It is. It's the Thanos to have. So I'm just wondering, like, everything happens for a reason, bro. People are going back, grabbing pieces because it's that connective tissue. If I can get this now, knowing that I have this piece, then it makes more sense. You feel me? So again, anything is possible, man. But I mean, this is why we collect. This is why we have these beautiful discussions, man. Straight up. Also just figured out why Ares has been missing for a while, because they did actually just put out behind the scenes of Daredevil. So, bro,
Been training on the set.
That's awesome.
As a Hot Toys wizard, backstage on the set of Daredevil. You have to wonder.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah.
Ares is kingpin.
Oh, yeah. Oh man. But you bring up a point though that kind of lends into this, where how we have that connection, right? That nostalgia, the things that complement one another. And it was interesting that Marty's gone. He's not waitlist. He's gone. Right. Now I know this, not everybody collects Back to the Future, but you can't deny the power of love, right? I mean, Back to the Future is like, so, but it was interesting.
Yeah, I forgot that this sold out.
Gone.
Yeah, it just sold out yesterday or the day before. It finally sold out.
Yeah. And
it went from low stock to this now sold out.
Gone.
Not even waitlisted. It's just sold out.
It's like the old archives now.
Yeah. He went Back to the Future, man. So he's gone.
It's crazy.
What's even crazier about it, if you guys remember, I actually day one'd my Marty. I did my review. Like I got him overseas as soon as he was released. That was like 10 months ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's right.
Yeah. Now, I know some people have gotten the news, but I stumbled upon this earlier last week because I was looking at the DeLorean, blah, 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 I was browsing, and then I clicked on Doc. Now people are getting emails, but I had noticed, I was like, oh, this got pushed forward.
Yeah.
So, and this is Sideshow numbers. So I think this month he's going to be coming out overseas. This month or October, right? So he got pushed forward, which makes me believe, oh shoot, okay, probably low numbers.
This is a thing,
just like Marty. And now that Marty's gone,
I'm
wondering what effect Doc that's going to have on Doc, right? Because now people are like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mario.
Yeah, no doubt. No, I was going to say, no, best believe it, man. I mean, because Doc this is the perfect companion piece for that Marty figure.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why I think that's why they actually re-released the Marty, just so they can finally give us Doc.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of us, me personally, I've been waiting for this thing since the original one dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we got the Back to the Future 2 version, I'm like, oh, cool, it's Doc Brown, but it's not the one that I wanted. We saw so many kit bashes back in the day of this particular setup. Now that we finally got him and they're pushing him up, I think that this, I don't want to say it's going to go waitlisted soon, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
Right. That's what I'm wondering. If you guys think that he's going to fly off much quicker. I mean, what do you think, Aries? I mean, it's Back to the Future, but we saw just what happened to Marty.
I mean, I'll have to pull out my crystal ball on these. It's funny, we're talking about this is the conversations we're having, right? This is on pre-order.
Yeah.
And it can actually, what we're talking about, which is apropos because that's what's going on, is it possible that this will go waitlist before it goes out? Look at what just happened. You put up with Marty McFly. Yes, it is. Because, you know, it goes perfectly with this. So a lot of people that bought this are going to want that figure. And I guess that if you're for instance, can you imagine if this gets the low stock alert tomorrow? What happens, Anthony?
I'm picking him up unless I decide to day one him. I'm not sure yet, but I think most people don't day one. So I'm going to go with the majority. I would pre-order. I wouldn't want to miss this because this is what you want right here, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing I've talked about. I don't know what you guys think. It's involved in the subject. Lael, I think you may have mentioned it earlier. Yeah. You don't have to put it to you this way. I order from different places, pre-order from different places. You don't have to just pre-order from Sideshow, just FYI, right?
Right.
So just throwing that out there. Just saying, because I feel like some people feel, and maybe it should be talked about a little bit, that they're stuck. If Sideshow, this shows low stock, no, that's the end. I'll be honest with you, and Lael, I know I told you the story in the past, but they waitlisted Sideshow, the Emperor Deluxe that was in stock for so long. Yeah. And then, I looked, it was going up in a secondary market. Yeah. There was a place called Monkey Depot, which a lot of people know about. Maybe some people don't.
Yeah.
They had it in stock. It didn't go waitlist there. And I bought it for $320, whatever the retail was for it. And I got it. So there are options all the time. They don't magically disappear.
Oh, no. I mean, like this week's morning stream I did when I was talking about the Bat Cycle. I brought that very same subject up. I was like, well, hey, look, Josh over at Comic Concepts, he still has it. Big Bad Toy Store, they still had it. So, I think you're right. Like we often talk about Sideshow because it's almost synonymous with Hot Toys, right? But there are multiple mom and pop and local comic book stores out there that I would encourage everybody to check out, especially if they're local. If you can drive somewhere and go hang out at a local shop and they have, Hot Toys for you or other things like that, man, that's something cool too, right? Because you can take oftentimes like other stuff that you may have if you have Black Series or comics or Funko Pops or whatever you have, right? A lot of comic book stores will take in that store credit for you, cash out, right? And you're like, hey, I don't really want this anymore. I'm going to go trade it in. And then all of a sudden I've got a Marty or something, right? Whatever you want. So I think you're right, Ari. It's not a lot of people. We don't talk about it too much, right? I mean, to some certain degrees we do, but I think the word should be spread more that it's not, hey, if Sideshow's sold out, go check a couple shops. For example, if you guys want this Marty, look around. He may still be available retail.
Exactly.
This is a Sideshow exclusive, isn't it?
Oh, is that an exclusive one?
I believe so.
I don't remember if this one is an exclusive.
It is. This is exclusive to Sideshow from what I remember.
No, because I got mine day one from, there's no piece here.
You got a day one from overseas, man. That's just a, did it have a sticker on it that said a Hot Toys exclusive?
No, I mean, I don't even see an exclusive on these. I don't think this was, bro. Back to the Future 2 was.
Yeah, it says exclusive right there, right above the price.
Am I blind?
It's right there.
Yeah, you're right. Well, what the hell? Well, they didn't give us anything exclusive.
No.
Because I got mine from Hong Kong. Because my Back to the Future 2 figures are both the Sideshow exclusives, where Doc comes with the 1950s pair of walkie-talkies, and then Marty comes with the Wild Gunman arcade gun with the chain on it. So those were both. You see what I mean, though? Those were specific to that. You're like, hey, you buy the exclusive version, you get the additional accessory.
Yeah.
As far as near as I can tell, dude, I have all this. I did a review on them last year.
The figure itself is exclusive to Sideshow, the same way the armor is. It's not. It's not that there's an exclusive piece in particular. It's just the
right. Like, so in other words, in the United States, your local comic book stores, things like that, may not carry him.
Yeah.
If it's exclusive, yeah.
Right, because it may be under the table. They may have to buy that,
right,
and then just sell it on their own.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it. But it is interesting to see that that's happening, and that Doc's pushing forward. I feel like he may go quick, and I'm not trying to say that to like incite FOMO, but like looking at it like that, right? It makes you.
It's truth. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you never know, and then that was the thing I was trying to mention earlier last week with Peacemaker. Not really a figure for me, but I had a few people ask me that, and I was like, well, because as Lael mentioned earlier, like most of the time we were like, we don't really pre-order. Not saying that you can't pre-order or don't, do whatever you're comfortable with. But in the matter of Peacemaker, I had people asking me, they're like, well, what do you think? Should I pre-order this? Because it was low, almost gone. I was like, well, if you really like the figure and you're comfortable with Sideshow, I don't see the harm in putting the $27 pre-order down, right? Because it's not going to come out for another year. You're not going to have payments for at least 6 months, roughly. So go ahead. Like that's how I try to encourage people if you want it. But I've had other people on the same side say, well, he looks cool. He's selling out. Maybe he's going to be worth something. And that's where I'm like, no, don't. I feel like you're buying in for the wrong reason, right? If that makes sense. So if there's a figure you like and you feel like it's going to fly off the shelf before it comes out, pre-order is not a problem.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of wondering about this because I have like about 10% off codes that are due to expire in December. So I'm wondering if I should just like wait for this thing to show up in stock, take the risk and just, use a discount code on it and apply some points.
I like that you said the word risk because that's kind of how I feel. I mean, so many people, they pre-order with payment plans, with so many do that to be able to keep track, with their money. So it's so good. Some people pre-order just to put the $27 down or whatever it is, Anthony, like you're saying, and then wait to pay it off then. I typically, for me, I just wait till it comes out. And I'm like, okay, it's going to come out. It's going to eventually come here to the States, and I'll buy it then. But now with all of this happening, for me, you're kind of like wondering, like, okay, well, wait a minute. Am I going to be kind of like forced into now where I usually, for me personally, I don't like to tie up my money in the pre-order. I'd rather just buy it all at once there. Everyone has different ways of doing it. But for me, I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. Am I really going to be pushed into having to get it from Sideshow? But then I realize, hey, wait a minute. Many of the figures anyway, I pre-order from a comic shop, like you mentioned, Anthony. Comic Concepts. I've ordered a couple of figures. You have them in a chat there. Hawkworth Toys.
Great.
I've ordered it from somewhere different, and you can pre-order it there, or you can reserve it there. So I feel like that there's other ways. So I don't feel like I'm forced where if this starts happening where, oh my God, what am I going to do? I have to tie it up. And Lael, I want to, because I know that you usually, I correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that you pre-order it and then you have monthly payment plans. And I don't know if that's changed, but does this affect you or not really?
Nope. No, not really, because the thing is, for me, when I was doing the actual payment plans, I was doing it. I mean, not ashamed to say it. I was doing it from Toys Wonderland, and it was effective for me. I was paying off the figure that I actually wanted. Once they were available, I was getting them. I just haven't done it as of late. I think the last figure that I pre-ordered Well, no, I paid that off. The only one that I actually pre-ordered that I'm still paying off right now through them is the Joker 2-pack from NR. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The rooted version. That's the last thing that I actually have from them. It's effective for me. You know what I mean? And I got it at a good deal. So none of this really affects me. I just decided now, as of late, that if I am going to pre-order, I'm going to pre-order through Sideshow just to secure it, because I realized that I was doing that because I fell into this whole scheme of day one. I wanted day one. I want it once it's released. I want first batch, stuff like that. But like I said, I'm not a reviewer. I don't do unboxes and reviews. I do posing videos. So I can wait as long as I need until I get that figure in and just do a posing selection on it. And that's it. I don't have to worry about that. So I can wait. I'm learning to have more patience. You know what I mean? And talking to like even Mario a few times, because Mario, I don't think you don't order overseas anymore, right? You don't do that anymore. You're pre-order from here, correct?
Does Australia count as overseas? Because if so, yeah. But overseas in Asia, no.
Yeah, overseas in Asia, pretty much no.
Sir.
But yeah, I don't. I mean, me myself, I just been patient enough. Unless it's something like, for instance, if I know I can get a good deal, like I got with that, Winter Soldier from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If I can get a good deal for that, I mean, practically I got the figure for free. I just paid the shipping. You know what I mean? So again, that I'll do that. I just decided that I haven't done any type of payment options unless it's something that I really want. But nowadays, like I said, in the scheme of things, with all these deals that are out, you can get the figure. Like, you'll be able to actually get it. There's ways to get it. So again, like we've been talking about, if you see this go into like a wait list scenario or sold out scenario on Sideshow, don't panic, because you can get it from other places. It's available in other places. I mean, just look at that option. And it's no diss against Sideshow. It's just a simple fact. You sold out, you had it, we can get it from somewhere else. So that's just the way it is. So I mean,
no, you're absolutely right, because
it doesn't really affect me at all.
We versify. I think we diversify our avenues of collecting.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like you said, just like what Arius was saying. We don't just buy from Sideshow, right? No. So, like, perfect example, some people in the chat, for Marty, Back to the Future 1, he's still on Mercari for like $285.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody listed him a few days ago, probably doesn't realize maybe it's sold out. I mean, go hit it up, right? I mean, like, there's other avenues, or again, it could be in stock at other retailers. So when we come in as collectors, I think it's just smart to, like I was saying, like, have multiple avenues that you purchase from. Find trusted retailers, that you can build a rapport with over time. You're like, okay, cool, I'll buy from them. Like Ray, as Aries mentioned, Hawkwar's Toys. I got my Hoth Leia from Ray. He hooked it up. It's awesome. Like, so, shout out to everybody out there that is out there doing stuff. It's not just Sideshow where you can get your things.
And the thing is, you got to remember, like, more distributors over here in North America. Like, for instance, I always up Underground Toys, because again, Ray, he, again, I can wait. If I need to get my figures through Ray, I'll contact him and let him know. He'll set it aside for me, and it's available, and I can always wait for it. I can always count on Ray, and he's really good, with shipping out, your product, getting it out next day. You get it out as quick as hell.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, I'm a loyalist when it comes to Ray and Underground Toys, because they never do me wrong. You know what I mean? That's where I got my tumbler from. That's where I got the DX19 from. You know what I mean? I just go through Ray and I get it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I can vouch for that too, man. I mean, Ray is amazing. I mean, from Underground, my man Steven over at Steven's Collectibles, another amazing reseller. Got so much with him coming in too, man. And there's a lot of good resellers out there, man. With these comic-based shops that everyone should definitely go check out.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, let me just Don Prime.
I know that if I can't get my figures, from any of these resellers, I just put on a mask and I rob both Mafia and Mario. Plain and simple.
Oh my.
Maybe.
Yeah. Why put on a mask though, dude?
Hey, listen. Yeah, all I have is old stuff. On, so no, I'm.
Bro, my stuff is degrading anyway, dude. Come take them. Come do me a favor.
I'll take all the degraded ones,
They're all
man.
falling apart.
But Don Prime, real quick, man. Thank you so much, brother. That $5 super chat. He says times are changing. It's time we change as well. At this point, Hot Toys is basically saying, I gotta pay to play the game. I think so, and thank you so much, bro, for the super chat. But I feel like I think you're right. Well, we have to see like what's transpiring over the next few months to really get a feel for it. And speaking of another Ray, as I just mentioned, Hogwarts, man. There's 155 in here right now. Only 81 likes. Let's go ahead and hit that like button. Great show. Appreciate it very much. Ray.
I gotta hit Ray up too, bro, because I get like he tags me and stuff like whenever I gotta start him. Ray, the thing is, it's like I'm glad that you're on here tonight, man, because I start seeing stuff now. I know there's another outlet because it gets confusing on Instagram sometimes. Like the algorithms when you get them, like it's really confusing. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to because I've been hearing like great things about Hogwarts toys, man.
Same.
So definitely.
Oh yeah, Ray hooks it up, man. Like I said,
definitely, man. Definitely, I want to check it out and get some pieces from you. I want to support all resellers, bro.
Definitely.
I'll be real with Ray on that one, man. Like I was looking for, you guys know, I was looking for my 𝗕𝗢𝗖𝗢𝗓 forever.
Yeah.
And then, he came through, bro, at a good price. So I was like, you got me. You got my business right there,
I'm gonna definitely hook him up. I'm gonna look him up because there's a few pieces I'm looking for. So definitely, I will, man.
Well, and I was looking forward. You guys know the A New Hope Leia for so long last year, and then Ray hooked me up with the A New Hope Leia, for sure. And like with the Hoth Leia Anthony too, the white outfit, it can be a nightmare if you get it in and it's smudged or it's there. It was absolutely perfect. So he does a great job.
Oh, dude,
I'm trying to find the Farm Boy Luke, so I'm gonna see if he has that.
Oh, yeah.
I love that figure.
Wait a minute.
I don't have Farm Boy Luke, bro.
You don't have Farm Boy Luke?
No, I don't.
Wow, man. Who have I been talking? I thought. Wow. Okay. Well, dude, dude. There's plenty of. Okay, well, Ray, you hear that? Leo's looking for a Farm Boy Luke.
Yeah.
So
that's the only Leia I'm missing, Anthony, is the Hoth Leia.
That was the only one I was missing, and that was my problem because I was buying stuff all the time. I was buying Marvel, just other stuff, and so I would skip certain things. Be like, well, I'll get it later.
That one right there. Her right there.
Oh, let me zoom this out really quick. My computer's lagging. There we go.
Her down there. She's right. You can't see her, but she's right down at the bottom with I got her actually I took the vest off of her and I have her standing there holding the hand of the carbon on solo in the carbon freezing.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Leo, you said this is the one you need, like right there, right next to the Jordan ball.
Yeah, he needs that one right there.
The one you need? That's the one you need.
That's the one he needs.
That's the one. That's the one.
Figure Jones. Go do that shit.
I'm just asking, man. Just making sure, bro. Making sure you get the right one, bro.
I knew he was gonna do that shit.
Bro, you're over here pointing out Leia, bro. I gotta return the favor and show you Luke, bro. I'm just saying.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Well, that's how we roll, man. I tripped Mario out because I put the specs in.
Which is why I made the statement that I'm going to wear a mask and rob both of you.
Well, I put the Bespin Leia head on my Hoth Leia.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, that's how I have her.
To me, dude.
She's right there. She's got her Bespin. Now I was gonna take the jacket off of her. I just haven't done it yet. It's kind of that end Empire Strikes Back, right? Her hair was like that. She didn't have the jacket on. Yeah. And I threw her sculpt on. I can't point worth of shit on Bespin Leia. I just swapped the heads. I'm cool with that for now. I like that hairstyle.
40th anniversary. I just feel like we're gonna get another Leia.
You know which one I want? They not the slave Leia. I want slave Leia.
You want the boots? You want the bounty hunter disguise?
Yes, that's the one I want.
That's way overdue.
That's the one I want. Yeah.
Well, remember Sideshow made that, but
Yeah,
It's
Well, they
older.
give it with a Han and Carbonite backdrop if they did it well, because I mean that would be sick if they do that. That'd be a great piece.
Did you get
the
Han
40th
and
anniversary.
Carbonite? Did you get Han and Carbonite, Aries?
No, I don't have that, but that's on Sideshow, right? I don't have any of the Sideshow pieces.
Bro.
No.
No,
I
it's
won
a
that
great piece. I don't have
Comic-Con,
it, but
man.
it's great.
Hold on. You just said you don't want shit. Now you said you actually won it?
No, I won it at Comic-Con. I played the game.
Do
You
we
still,
have
you still won it though, bro.
I don't get none of these giveaways. Not on their, no. I don't. I won
I never
it.
win the giveaways.
And then, but here's the thing. When I got from Sideshow, that's when Susan was there, and she gave me. Yeah, I won it because I came up to her, and that's how I won two things from her. I won that from her, and then I also won the Death Trooper from her as well.
Oh, you actually want to?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Death Trooper specialist.
That's dope.
I won that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
No, but I've eyeballed that Han and Carbonite, and I really eyeball that Jabba. That Jabba the Hutt is
the Jabba is really so.
Nice.
Listen, I mentioned that earlier. I had him on order. I canceled him, got my money back, but not because I'm bowed out. It's because I don't have the space yet, and I don't feel like he's leaving. So I'm still gonna get him. So
now's the time to get him with 10% off right now, right?
Yeah, but I need to build more cabinets.
Yeah,
I feel like Hot Toys will eventually do one, though. I wonder if they'll do anything. It seems like it's too big, but I don't know. I don't know.
So,
you want to talk about things that are too big? I don't know which video this is. Mario.
Me?
Yeah, I'm loading the screen here because I have you in control of these. We have two of these. We'll just let it play in the background, which is also awesome. This is a Toy Sapiens. It's awesome that you're being greeted by a chrome stormtrooper.
How crazy is that, man?
But some of the stuff they showed off, we can just kind of have this run and talk about it a little bit. But
wow,
this is all the footage so far. They've got big pieces here. Look at that right there.
Oh man.
Wow.
As we're going through though, real quick, Ashley Chase, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Says any of you find Jent's got Taskmaster? Awesome figure.
I
well,
do.
no Lael does.
Yes, I do. And it is the most underrated figure out there right now. People, if you haven't gotten it, that piece is so articulated. The accessories on it is incredible. And you can pose him with anybody. Like, that figure is incredible, bro. I love it. It's one figure I didn't think I needed until I got it in hand. And I love it, bro. I love that figure. Definitely.
Anthony, there's some speculation in the chat that this is on my OnlyFans page. I can't confirm that. So why don't you go and give a shout out to the actual content creator, man? It bless us.
Yeah, well, we have two videos here showing. One, as Oilers Workshop just brought up, is Kaiju Daddy was one of them that I think we have on, and I have another, and I put his link in the description below. I couldn't pronounce his name. We have two different, footages from here right now that we're going to show everybody. Some stuff, obviously, here we've already seen, Moff Gideon, Dark Trooper, etc. But there's some really cool footage within here. But Ray, thank you so much, my man, with a $10 super chat. Appreciate it. Says great show and get these guys to 100. 9 more to go. Yeah, everybody, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're almost at 3K. Everybody here, if you're fans of everybody here, their links are in the description below. If you haven't already subscribed to El Professor 6 Scale Cantina, Aries, and Lael 1/6 Scale, man, links are in the description. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ray. Yeah, there's.
Let me skip around a little bit, or you just want to let it play?
I can just let it play. I mean, it's cool to let people see like what's going on over there. For those who don't know, the Toy Sapiens in Japan is doing this jump to hyperspace event.
I like that pose for the IG88. Excuse me.
Oh, with the twisted arm in the back like that?
Yeah, man.
Sick, dude.
I'm telling you, heavy infantry. Mando. It is a mouthful. Heavy infantry and Mando. You need to get that piece.
There's a shiny. That Grogu actually just got in right now.
Right, you just got yours today, right?
Yeah, man. Here's the.
You got the accessory piece.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Right here. Here's the little kitty.
Look at that.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
There's the throne. I mean, guys.
This repaint armor, people are getting notifications that this is actually getting.
Yeah, the
shipped.
repaint is shipping soon, right?
Yeah. So the throne can't be too far behind. I gotta hurry up, put that thing on a flex. I don't want to
So
get busted.
wait a minute, is it just the repainted figure without the throne that's actually out there?
Yes,
Yeah.
Correct.
yes.
That's where people are getting their notices.
That's a little
Shipping
weird,
soon.
isn't it?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught slipping on that one.
A little
man,
bit,
so I
yeah.
haven't put
It's
that
a little
on
weird.
pre-play.
But I think maybe in the next month or so, the throne will hit. This Cad Bane
Wow.
looks great.
Oh man.
Braden said you really ordered that Grogu accessory, bro. Braden, let me tell you something. Everything, man. When I say everything, I mean everything.
Mario is a man of conviction. All right. If it's Star Wars, he buys it.
Yeah. That piece
Yeah,
right there,
Boba
bro.
Fett, man.
Everything that I've
That's-
seen so far, everybody is. I mean, the thing is, and I can't wait till he arrives. But you know, this
It's
right,
dope.
it's a sleeping giant, bro. Like straight up, this
Yeah.
thing is incredible looking, bro. I couldn't pass it up. It's black, all black too. I was like, yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah, the contrast between the glossy and the matte all over this thing, it's nice. I really like it a lot.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I can't wait for that to come in. The Jedi speeder, the Scout speeder.
It's shipping right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I will be having mine shortly. So
I got it on
I'm just saying I
that
can't
too.
wait because it's Return of the Jedi, dude. The Scout
Dooku.
Trooper speeder bike. Go ahead, Aries.
Dooku on a bike, maybe. You never know. 20th anniversary.
Ooh.
If they put out
Yeah,
Dooku
20th
on his
anniversary.
bike, I can't get it, but like because I'm just focusing on OT right now. But damn, is that a problem? Because now I've got another R2 and a 3PO coming.
That 3PO looks sick, though.
I'm like, I still have to
I
get it.
cannot wait.
It's-
Both of them, man.
Yeah.
Hey, go back. Well, you can't go back. How come they never, Hot Toys doesn't give us bases for those R2? Am I the only one that wants a base to put them on? I don't know why. They don't.
You're not wrong, dude. I would like it too. Just to have the consistency. They gave us a base for the Gonk droid, bro. Where's the base for R2?
Yeah.
man?
It's
How are
like,
you gonna do that?
the Tamashii Nations has a nice base. You ever see that base?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish Hot Toys would. I don't know why they don't do it, though. I don't know. It's weird.
That Purge Trooper, though, guys, that's making me.
Order 2.
That Vader.
I wonder why they didn't show the battle damage.
And the
video.
Vader.
Purge. Oh, there's
Maybe
a-
they're not ready to. I don't know.
No, they showed them. They showed them previously at the last event that they had in
Yeah.
the malls.
Maybe they mix it up.
Yeah, man.
Hey, for the people who are excited for Bad Batch, though, it looks like we're getting the whole crew.
Yep.
Yes, definitely, man. I can't wait. Especially now that they
Are
finally
we?
announced Tick. I'm all
Hopefully.
for it.
Hopefully they are. I mean, I'm not sure. It looks like we're getting them all, but
We'll definitely be getting these before we get to N1 Starfighter, y'all. You can count
They're
on
not
that.
showing Hunter's, or which one is that there?
That was
Hunter
Echo.
behind him, wasn't it? Hunter behind
Hunter was
him.
behind
Echo.
him. Yeah.
They didn't have his head sculpt, but sometimes they don't. But
Yeah.
Echo and
Curious about
Hunter,
that, too.
as Beskar Kid was saying. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know the names of these guys. I just think they look cool, but I don't think I'll
Yeah.
pick them up.
You got Rekka,
that's
I
right.
have to,
Yeah,
bro.
that's-
I have to.
all five, man.
I have to.
that looks
thought
like
we
the
would
heavy
get-
infantry body.
Yeah,
I
he
thought
looks.
that we
He
would
does
get,
look tanky.
What's her name too? Why am I blanking on her name?
Alpha,
The Omega chick.
Omega, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that, dude. This is the suit I'm really attracted to. I really like this suit a lot.
I like that. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, even why am I gonna call him Bullseye?
Crosshair.
Crosshair, yeah.
Yeah.
Crosshair and Tech.
Crosshair and
Yeah.
Tick.
I like that tech. It just reminds me of the old like scout goggles, sort of. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And they love putting out those speeder bikes right now.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, we're getting
definitely.
the swoop bike soon too.
Yeah.
Oof, that Venom Iron
Venom.
Man. I love that. I know
Yeah,
That's a
everybody.
nice piece, man.
It-
I like
yeah.
that. I like that.
That Iron Man, especially too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice.
That classic, that's incredible, bro.
That's cool.
I just haven't taken him out of the box yet.
And that's okay. Okay, I don't know where he's going. I guess we're gonna walk around. But oh, look, there's a Vader.
Wow.
Ooh, need.
Yeah.
Would you though? I mean, would you guys get a life-size Vader?
I
Yep.
would.
Yep.
If I had
Vader,
to
I
space
make my
for it,
own.
I would. Yeah.
I would make my own though. I wouldn't get anything from Sideshow or any of the companies because I've seen some of these people that build your own Vaders. They look incredible. It's legit like screen actor, you know,
Look at
sitting in the
that.
corner, standing in the
I
corner.
think that M1 is Starfighter
Oh,
is incredibly
man.
huge, bro.
There it is.
I just
And
don't
there
know
it
yet.
goes.
You want to talk about speculation? This is what we've been talking about for a couple months. I mean, I think it's coming.
I do too.
Nah.
You don't think so, Mario? Okay. Aries thinks it's coming. I think it's coming. Mario does not. What about you, Lil?
I think there's still a chance that it will. I mean, I don't know what they're waiting on. They could be waiting on. I don't know. I have no idea, bro. A lot of this stuff they could be waiting until April. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll see.
All right.
We'll definitely see.
How long until we get a Chrome Mando and a Chrome Boba Fett?
Chrome Mandos are on the corner, actually.
Oh yeah, with the Chrome.
Well, I know what he means. I know what, but I mean, I know what you're saying, Aries. Like a full
Like
on.
the full
Yeah, good to see the Interceptor again.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
see,
know why
like
they have
this
Vader
ain't
in front of
coming.
it, but
Well, it's not. I know it's not Vader's Interceptor, but
yeah, the TIE Advanced, yeah.
it's still pretty badass looking. I don't think that'll be coming, but
Doc, yes, I'd give more of a chance to the 66 Batmobile coming out they showed instead of the N1. Definitely, man.
well, the reason I think you guys think that is because the N1 is huge, but I think it's tooled properly where it'll come in pieces. We can just snap the wings on, and the box won't be like a crazy box. I mean,
Mario, where'd you get this video from, bro?
This one,
actually, Anthony found this particular one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one I put
found
the link
another
in the
one from Kaiju
description.
Daddy. Yeah,
and then we have one with Kaiju Daddy. We'll pull that one up next too, so everybody can kind of look.
Man, look at all these freaking Chrome Stormtroopers sitting here. We can't get any shipped over here to the U.S.
I know.
Man, what
I
the
was
hell?
thinking the same damn thing.
I mean, what do you think?
We saw these at Celebration too, man. These costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys did. You and Leia walking around in that one room event with all the the Starfighter, the life size one was there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That I didn't get to see it, man, but from what I saw from other people's streams, that was incredible. I would have loved to be in there, been able to get in there.
That's so sweet. Yeah.
That thing is sick. Come on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you know what, let's look at this. So going back, you can see some of the seams, here, but it looks like right here in the corner, I think it could break right here. I'm sure these back pieces come off. So yeah, definitely this can be taken apart for it to ship. Whether it be in a single box or most likely two boxes. But yeah, I can see it, but again, I just don't believe it.
It's crazy. Best Car Kid says, way to have a figure Mario doesn't. Referring to the Chrome Stormtrooper.
Ooh, look at that.
Bro, and that what you call it? The animated Boba Fett you just got, man. Bro, Best Car Kid showing me up, man. Getting
he's
brand
getting
new
on that.
dude.
I hope they release this figure. I hope they release these two figures, bro. Just complete the Inquisitors, bro. Give us both of these. I don't care what.
Man.
Just give them to. Because the thing is, but I mean, we did get a hologram piece of that particular of the
fifth brother.
The fifth brother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So come on, man, just do it.
And
see, then I would be more inclined to do it. Then I would be more inclined, right? I would pick up the Grand Inquisitor. I would pick up Reva. Then I would get the fifth brother, and I would get the other girl. I forgot the other sister. I would get them.
Trilla, bro. Trilla.
No, I wish. I wish, but no. That's my point. If they completed that line of Inquisitors, then I would probably do that. I'd get them all, get a couple Purge Troopers, and get Vader.
You have to wonder if that hologram of the fifth brother is a sign. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it could be a sign. Not saying it necessarily is, but it could be.
But I feel like if they do that one, Lael, I really want the I want all four of them. Then I feel like if they give us him, they'll give us the other girl. I hope they do. You
can imagine. Can you imagine all of those in the display with Vader, bro?
No.
Oh, they're showing off the XM right there.
These two right here. I just got these, man, and I'm gonna do the unboxing pretty soon. So, that's
I'm still waiting on my I just got to pay the shipping on it, bro. That's it.
I have this one right here, the Mandalorian back there. That's a nice piece, man.
Which is the Grievous? What?
I think that was the Sideshow statue.
Was that the Sideshow statue?
Yeah, that was the original one. The original, I think it was a premium format that came out a while ago.
Yeah, it's a little bit behind.
Right there. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new grievance.
Yeah, that's the new one.
Lane got this. Shout out to Lane Kramer, by the way. Where he at? How come he's not in here?
Good question. I'm not sure where Lane is right now. We can pull up the other video if you want. A different angle. I think this one's just about over, but yeah, I mean this is like some serious stuff here. Now it's interesting because it's technically everything we've been seeing right there is not. Oh, I need to show you on screen, don't I, Mario? Is this the right video?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull it.
Yeah,
up.
You'll have to kill the other one down.
I did. I already stopped, didn't I?
Well, it's still sharing in here.
Is it? I thought I pulled it down. That's it. I thought I had.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me go through my history. Y'all don't need to see what I've been looking at.
No. We don't see any of it right now as it is. But it makes me think about the situation too, right? Is because what they're showing there is live. I mean, there's customers in the building. It's being filmed. They're not showing anything there.
There we go.
Yet that has yet to be announced.
Here's Kaiju Daddy's video that I'm showing right now.
Okay, you're showing it. Is this it? If I
go ahead.
I think it's lagging here.
Is it?
Oh yeah, because you have multiple windows up, dude.
Do I? I'm only showing one, bro.
All right, hold on. Technical difficulties.
I'm only sharing just one. There you go.
So is this the one right there?
Yep.
This is the one. Yeah.
Because I still have windows here of your old videos. So if I hit kick, I don't think it's going to kick you.
Go ahead. See what happens.
Okay. Yeah, these things do look pretty awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
I can't close those for some reason.
I still love that Ahsoka.
Feezy, I saw that. I saw what you said.
The Ahsoka, yeah. No, she's really cool.
Yeah, she
man.
is an amazing piece, bro.
Let me see here really quick. I'm going to try to pull chat, guys. My computer's lagging crazy. I don't know why. But Nathan Henderson's wondering, do you guys have any advice for a display case somewhere between 𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘 case and DTOFs? I need a double wide DTOF for Jabba and that XM Revan and Malik and quarter scale. Mario, what do you think on that? Because you do have that XM Revan and Malik. I mean, how are you going to display that stuff?
I'm going with the garage shelf, man. Just get something off of Home Depot or Costco or what have you that can hold a decent amount of weight, and just do that. Just get a couple garage shelves and have at it. That's what a lot of collectors in the statue community are actually doing. Some of them are taking some of the baseboards and just wrapping them and stapling them in like velvet material, or like a black, black curtain or whatever. Just kind of, liven them up a little bit, slap some lights on there, and you're good to go.
Where's that Clone Wars Kenobi?
I know. Where?
Just made me think of that.
These?
Look at that.
They still got these floating around.
No, well, and those are sold out. I think they said they're sold out on the label.
But they're gonna show stuff off, right? I mean, like like that 3PO.
It's beautiful, dude. I love it.
The weathering on him, yeah. I mean, guys, this thing looks.
This R2 is looking a little too clean. I thought it was like way.
Yeah,
that's gotta be
a little right.
One.
Right, it looks a little clean there. Go ahead, Aries.
I was gonna say, is that the Attack of the Clones ones? It's funny you brought that up, Mario.
It can't be. Yeah,
I don't think it is actually. I'd be ticked if it was, because that.
It looks just like, it looks just like the deluxe that I have sitting right here, man.
Yeah.
It's fairly clean.
But still, no new figures out on the shelf.
Not many.
No, nothing is my point. What I mean by new is like unannounced.
Oh,
so because I was thinking, okay, they're doing this event.
This event goes on for a couple of days, so perhaps we might see something within the next.
Yeah, and don't they have another event going on, like on the 9th to the 12th or something too?
So they may wait to put it out. Yeah,
they may.
Possibly,
right?
Yeah. You have to wonder.
You do. No, you're right.
I
love that Django. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That Django's awesome.
Yeah,
Django's incredible.
Leo, when you get that Boba Fett in, bro, just be aware. Like on mine, the joints seemed a little bit stiff, but they loosened up a little bit. But that base is like, I don't want to say it's concerning, but I mean it's deceivingly light. It's lightweight. It's pretty lightweight, man. It looks nice.
Well, I mean, what the base? The diorama? Oh, does it come with like just a regular base?
No, it's here, right here, bro.
That round
diorama base. This round one right here.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
So we were talking about that earlier on Mario's channel. The base isn't bad, but it's light. It's very hollow. It's very chintzy. It's not as
yeah. Like, cause on Nolita's, she's got so much going on in that base. It's the same style, but there's a little weight to it. This one is it just feels so hollow and lightweight. It's kind of like,
Gotcha.
Let me ask you while this is on screen. Everybody on the panel getting the throne?
Yep.
I think yes.
Yep.
I am.
Lale?
Mario, what are you throwing through?
The Boba Fett on the throne, the repaint on throne.
Mario, what did you get yours? Who did you get yours through?
Well, Lale, I got mine from Sideshow Collectibles. You can order yours too from there. No, I actually got the exclusive, man. That's why I got it. It was timed like last year, so I just went ahead and gave it. And you got I'm an exclusive or bust, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely getting the throne. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, and I was waiting for a second, just for a minute, because the Boba Fett 2-pack, the bird poop. That's the one they're calling the bird poop Boba.
Bird poop Boba. Yeah.
I'm just so enamored by that, man. It's still impressive. You know what I mean? And I didn't know whether or not, but if I do, that version of the Boba Fett on the throne, that suit is the one that I gravitate more to, not the one from Book of Boba.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the one that we have on that throne. So I'll definitely end up. Come on, man. Especially considering itself a simple fact that I've already pre-ordered, Fennec. You know what I mean? So yeah.
To me, I think the in the 2-pack, right? The post Sarlacc, that armor's badass.
Yeah.
For those who have the 2-pack, everybody, like that armor, I don't know. There's something about all the paint and how it's all like, it's all super stripped, and oh man, I was disappointed as shit the next episode where he painted that armor.
Bro, I just got that rescue in. That figure is not worth what they're asking for, man. It is so like it's so lackluster. It's so mediocre. There's so much. I think it's lightweight and accessories, in my opinion, man. It's a smaller figure. That is not worth. What is it? 400 plus they're asking for?
Yeah, the retail is very.
Man,
yeah.
No, I got it for like.
That's why I'm glad I didn't pay that much for mine.
I think I got it for like 180, dude.
Yeah, I got it on there because I had points. I got mine. I'm not afraid to say it. I got mine through Toys Wonderland, and I got it for a very good deal.
Yeah.
I got it for 135 shipped, and that was it. You know what I mean? So, that's when I actually had it on a payment plan. I used points to do it, but that's when it was first released. But I got a deal for it. But no, it's not worth 400, and it's definitely not worth.
It's not Iron Man caliber, in my opinion.
But I will say it's an amazing looking figure. Like I said, I love the figure.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah, she looks really, really good. Not worth the price. Not worth the Iron Man prices, but a very deep figure to have.
Look at this. God dang. This.
It's so nice, man.
I get blown away by looking at this thing, man. Like,
yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, Kaiju Daddy killed it with this video, man. He's giving us some good footage.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
I appreciate that, man.
Mario, how do you think they'll take this apart? You think of the two wings come off? It's a long.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the original Hasbro one that came out way long ago when they were originally shipped. I remember the wings came off, the back tail came off. So I think there's going to be multiple splits like that, just from the wings, also from the front end. I think it will probably be detachable from the cockpit as well.
That's what I'm thinking. Looking at this from this view.
See, I think the engines come off and the wings come off, and then it'll be compact box or compact. As it can be, right? It's not gonna be. You're not gonna get delivered a 6-foot box. So I really hope so, guys. I really hope so.
Leo, did you crack these open yet? The chrome clone ones?
Because I'm waiting for the from Tuesday. I'm waiting for the arena suit Boba to arrive.
Oh, okay.
Because I
or something.
I have a plan. I have a
Oh,
plan.
you got a plan. You got a
I have
plan,
a
you say?
plan. I have a
Okay.
You know, speaking of plans, I was thinking, I'm not going to grab my Arena Fett here, but I think he would look kind of cool on the throne too.
Oh,
Ooh,
heck yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah, mix and match, you know,
Yeah.
just kind of.
Okay. Anthony, I think you just sold a few more Boba Fett on thrones, man, just to get the throne, bro.
Maybe.
But see,
Maybe.
here's my thing. I have so what I did was I got a really, really good deal off of a local comic collector of mine, actually the shop for the quarter scale, or actually the 6 scale version of the Rancor from Sideshow. So I got a really good deal from that, and it's big, it's huge. So I have a plan.
Okay.
I have a
All right.
plan. I have a plan.
We shall see.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm in the middle. I went to, because I had to go to Michael's today. I went to Michael's today and I got more snow. I had to get some more snow because I'm in the middle of doing my snow speeder loop. So what I was doing was, the reason why is because I have the Sideshow version of the snow speeder loop, which I'm still keeping because it's an amazing piece still. But I'm going to use that figure as another pilot, as if, there's a rescue with Luke is rescuing that pilot. So, you know what I mean? I just want to recreate a scene. I want not recreate, or just create my own scene, as if it might have been something that we didn't see from the film, an extended cut.
That would be really cool looking, especially with all the snow like that.
Yep. Yeah. So it's going to be more of an extended cut where I'm not going to show his face, but again, I want to do something sort of like that, just to make use of that figure, since I'm going to replace the snow speeder in this particular section. And, but I want to do something like that. So yeah.
No, that'd be sweet. CT603 says the Arena Fett would look good on the swoop bike also.
Hell yeah.
So many, man, so many different display options for this suit.
Dude.
Love the ideas, everyone.
Look at that.
What were you saying, Aaron? Sorry.
I was wondering if that jetpack for the arena suit Boba Fett looked more. Is the magnet on it more powerful than the older versions, or
yeah?
not?
See, it's kind of more or less the same. It has the hooks too.
Can't see it. Can you?
I know it's hard to see, but it has the hooks on it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Which, you can use if you want to use the hooks, but it also has just the see what I mean? I just barely put it on there.
Too,
See, you can't do that with the original ESP Fest. So that's
no, you had to fuss with those hooks.
I hate those hooks.
I'd hate those hooks. So let me ask you a question, Mario and Mafia. Which version of Boba Fett do you prefer? Because we'll always say that the original is going to be that's just the one. But between the arena suit and the animated version, what do you think? Which one you think's better?
Yeah, dude. Well, look, the animated is dope because it's first appearance.
Yeah.
And the colors pop. The colors give me that nostalgia, the pastels and everything. I love the blue and the yellow.
And Beskar Kid, you make me sick, bro, because I wanted that thing so bad. And when he did that video, and then you know what? I think Beskar Kid rubs that shit in our faces, bro. Because what he'll do is he'll put it up on Instagram and then he'll tag you in it. And I'm like, yo, I want that shit, man. Like, Beskar Kid, if you out there, you punk, bro, you do that shit on purpose, man. It looks dope. Man, I can't get that thing at a decent punk.
I know.
That's why he didn't tag me, man, because he thought I had it, but.
Bro, I don't have it either.
Flex on me with that one too.
I don't have the animated.
I didn't get it. Because you know what it is, bro? Like now it's like, this is why I get these versions now. This is why I basically got this version of Boba. This is why I basically got both those clone troopers, because I'm not passing up on some of those stuff, because like down the line you'll want it. Like, damn, I should have got it when it was available. Yeah, you know
this is a big problem.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll wrap on here shortly, guys, but I want to talk about that because that's right. Aries talks about it all the time. Lael, I know you and I talk. This is stuff that's happened to me. So if you guys in the chat some of you may or may not be new to collecting Hot Toys. That is and 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 said it, dude, best. He said he doesn't want to be punished by history. And he's absolutely right, because I've had that happen. Now now 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 makes tons of lanes, but the sentiment still holds true, right? Because at that time, the figures that I'm missing is the same thing that what Lael's talking about. You're like, oh, I had the opportunity to buy it, but I bought something else, right? And then I kind of pushed it in the back burner for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's gone. The 𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗠 droid was a perfect example. That was one of them. You know, right around that time, Leia and Wicket came out, so I grabbed Leia and Wicket. Then I grabbed, oh shit, Mando started coming out. You're like, oh cool, Mandalorian, I like this show, season 1. You know, so then I was like, well, let me get some of the new shiny. You know, and then before you know it, that's where we land.
For me, it was the Rogue One line, man. Because to me at the time, I was like, you know what, I can get some of the figures that are not Troopers and Vader. Because what I was telling myself is that, you know, I can go ahead. I've got some of these troopers already. I got a regular stormtrooper from A New Hope. I've got the Sand Trooper. I'm good. I've got a Vader already. I'm good. The Death Trooper, I was like, they look all right, but I mean, I wasn't really that much sold, you know, on the movie at the time. The movie was fantastic, but I didn't really considered, you know, picking up much of the figures except, you know, outside of the Empire. And as much as I mean, and then later on down the line, when I started to appreciate even more the design of some of these troopers that came out, I've just been kicking myself in the ass ever since, just for not picking them up. So, and I've been paying the iron price for these things, man. And the line is finally complete, but it wasn't cheap.
Well, hey, listen, I told you last night, I showed Mario, a couple other people, I finally got my Stormtrooper 2-pack New Hope.
Ooh.
I was watching it on eBay, so there's a perfect example for your show, Aries, because I was the buyer. So
I think I have that one bookmarked. What did that go for?
Okay, so it ended at 2:00 in the morning my time, right? West Coast. So I was just waiting, staying up a little late. I was watching it for a few days. There was no bids. Well, there was a bid, but you know, you don't bid. You know what I mean? You wait. So it was teetering at like 360 or I'm sorry, it was at 330 for days. And I'm waiting and there's 2 minutes left and I'm watching it. And I just type 450, but I don't hit enter right on my phone. And I'm watching, it's like tick, tick, tick. And it's starting to go up, It's hitting 370, 375. And then it sat there. And there was about 5 seconds left. And I was just like, boop, I hit it at 450 because it'll try to teeter off. Right. And if you win, you'll still win and not pay 450 if you don't get outbid.
Right.
But then the thing was just spinning and spinning, and I'm like, okay, well, who won? Right. You know? And then it popped up and it my max bid hit at 450. So I won it. But I thought that was okay at 450 because that's pretty old. It's the 2-pack with the mouse droid, $225 a figure.
I mean, if you could find that, that's a fantastic price for that. And if you could find these auctions in the middle of the night like that, because gosh, that's like 2:00 in the morning. What, you're in like West Coast or around that time, and I guess in East, it's a more, you know, it's like it's in the middle of the night, in the middle of the, you know, early in the morning. Those are sometimes the best times where you find some really good deals. And it's interesting because a lot of times it'll be ended like prime time, 8:00.
Right, everybody's popping at that time.
Yeah, or it's like 5:00. Everyone when they're leaving work, and it's you know, it's like real prime times to put them on. 2:00 in the morning, that's awesome. But you don't find them a whole lot. But you must have been like, oh, this is great timing for me. So yep.
No, because I was looking around a few days ago and I seen it there. And I was like, okay, let me just keep an eye on that. And not really paying attention, right? You just see it and you're like, oh, it ends in 3 days. So in my brain, I'm like 3 days. Yeah, I didn't calculate the actual time. And then I started looking at the day prior. I was like, oh shit, it's going to end at like 2 a.m.
So I'll tell you that I saw one move, that same 2-pack from A New Hope, probably the week before or 2 weeks before. It was like, I don't know, $700 something or something to that effect. So you did pretty good.
Wow. No, you're right. I know, that's what I was thinking, because it's been moving around like 6 to 7, you know, somewhere in that range. So it was like,
you remember, I was bringing up this example last year. I don't remember when it was. I think it was like September or October. Because the animated Boba Fett you're all talking about is very high. $600, right now $700, and there was one going on in the middle of the night, like 2:00 in the morning, and it was only a 3-day auction, which is another thing too. So it wasn't like up for your normal 5 days or 7 days, and I think it sold for $375. I was like, wow, that's pretty cheap.
That's cheap.
I bet you if it ended like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, it may have went for more. Obviously, now it would, but I was like, oh.
Terrell Smith said the beard game is strong tonight. Oh, it is.
Are with us tonight. Man.
It is indeed. No, yeah. When you hit those, when you see those things land at those odd times, that's where you want to. That's where you want to strike.
Try to capitalize.
If I'm selling, I always watch the times through the years to make sure I'm not going to hit it that way, because it, as someone who's sold a lot of them, it can hurt you bad. So you just got to end it at the right time.
No, I 100% agree with that. It's just for me, I'm still like, I only need. I'll tell you exactly what I need right now. I need a Return of the Jedi Boba Fett Deluxe. I need a Death Star Gunner.
Me too.
And I need a 𝗕𝗢𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗠 droid.
Me too.
And I have everything from episode 4, 5, and 6.
I need a Tarkin, baby. I can't find them for anything less than freaking 600 something right now.
Yeah, I'm so glad I pulled the trigger on that 2-pack when it first dropped.
Oh, you got the 2-pack, Leo. Oh my god.
Yeah,
him and Vader. Yeah, I got both of them with it because originally I ordered just Tarkin, but I hit up Sideshow. It's like, I want to cancel this order. I need to get the actual 2-pack. So I actually got it. And
I think Mario did the same thing.
I look all the time and I can't, because I want that Vader too. I want that Vader more than the Vader that comes.
What did Mario do?
By itself.
Oh, returned your Tarkin to get the 2-pack?
Yeah, I actually did that with BBTS, actually. Yeah. I actually got it from them, and then I was like, you know what? I feel like I should get that Vader. And I did. It was a simple return, and then just swapped it and paid a little extra on top of it for the 2-pack, and I'm so glad that I did.
That.
I don't got the A New Hope Chewbacca. I need that. I got the Force Awakens one.
Yeah, I got the New Hope Chewbacca. I got that. I got the set at that time. So
that set was expensive back then too, man.
Yeah, brother cousins did pay through the teeth.
It made more sense when it released for me to actually get the 2-pack, because I knew I wanted both. Him and Chewie. I mean, Chewie and Han. I wanted both of them together. So it just, for me, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, I kind of wish I would have gone that route with the 2-pack as well. Actually, for both of them, because I wasn't. Yeah. I was like, what? I'll just get them single. I don't think there's anything in there that I actually wanted that would warrant getting a 2-pack. But
what's getting high is that Han Solo Stormtrooper is like really sought after. Yeah.
It's starting to climb a bit more. It's weird.
Yeah.
What's it going for these days?
Saw one that sold for 800.
Oh my gosh,
man!
No,
I swear, I thought it was 850. I think it was 800. It's brand new, brand new. It was a really good seller and everything. But the Han and Stormtrooper. I mean, some people think that's. I got them both. I got the Han Stormtrooper, and I also got the Han A New Hope. I think they're both, for me, when I put them in hand, I like them both. I think they both have merits.
They do.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people like that one with the Stormtrooper, that head sculpt that comes.
Overall, I feel that the Stormtrooper disguise Han sculpt is more Han Solo. It's more,
with smirk,
it's like Aries was saying, like, because both of them, whatever, I'm always backwards. They're both right here next to each other. The New Hope Han is cool, but it's that neutral kind of dead stare expression, right?
Yep. Yes.
So when you've got that little that grin on him, you're like, okay, that's Han Solo. That's why I think he went. He's been always kind of sought after because of that, right? Because they didn't just reuse the same sculpt. I mean, and for a while, if you guys remember, I just swapped sculpts. I put the smirk on the New Hope. That's just sweet, dude. You're like, okay. It's
I
just
did it on
cool.
mine too, man. Just that mine suffered from long neck syndrome. I didn't have a proper neck adapter. It looked dope, but the neck was just too damn long.
But Lale, as you said when you came on, I feel you with Bespin Han. I feel Han is coming. You know what I wonder though, bro?
Yeah, yes, bro.
Endor Han. Would they actually do that first? Someone brought that up to me. I think it was on the last show or put it in on one of the chats. Or someone, I think, it was one of the panel members. I could actually see that. I could actually see them doing that. I think they're going to give us both.
Oh, the Endor. Hey, if they gave us Endor Han, I'd definitely take that. With the long the long camo jacket. Yeah, I'll take that all day. Yeah, I'd definitely do that.
All the OTs, man, gotta get them on, dude.
Hell yeah, definitely, bro. But you know what? That's the bro. I never finally taking the snow speeder Luke out the box, and bro. The thing is, it's like it just confirms that you should never ever doubt the ingenuity that Hot Toys puts together, because when you take that thing out and I compare that with the Sideshow version, it's such a superior figure on all levels. You know what I mean? Just from the weathering, just the tailoring of the suit itself, the head sculpt, just everything about it. And it just, having it in hand just takes you back to the old, the trilogy. It takes you back to like OT and just seeing it for the first time, bro. Like I said, all these pieces do. So when I look at that, I'm like, damn. And I just start flashing back. I'm like, I wish I would have got this piece. I wish I'd have got this when this was available. I wish I'd have got that was in the available. And that's why I'm like, right now, when they start releasing them, even like these one-offs, I'm like, I'm not passing up on them. I'm just going to get it. You know what I mean? Because I know I'll regret it in the long run.
Yeah.
Well, that arena suit Boba Fett, my God, is right now. I'm looking at, I don't know where the auction is, but I mean, it just keeps, it had like 6 days left. Last time I looked at it, was up at like $600 already. US.
Did you get it, Aries?
Oh, I didn't. I do. Someone's hooking me up. One of my insiders who ended up ordering 2. Said, hey, I will sell it to you for what I got for it. So I really appreciate that. So I am going to get it. But honestly, I didn't order it because when it first came out, I was like, oh, 2023. That's exactly. And I saw how many they put in there. I just, because I didn't pre-order the DX.
I'm right there with you, Aris. That's exactly what happened to me. I seen it at late 2023 with an order of 6. I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be the Armorer. This ain't exclusive.
Yeah.
And then that night it was blue screen, and it kicked me out of the cart. I was like,
so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna get this. But then I was talking about someone said, hey, I'm getting 2. I'll sell you one for what I paid for it. I'm not looking to make the money. I said, you sure? You sure? I said, I'm like, okay, well, if you're, I'll give you the money for it. So I'm kind of lucky, but otherwise I would have lost out on it. I'm not going to spend $600 on it. That's why I don't got Tarkin. I mean, sure, you guys know I could sell. It's out of principle. I could sell 2 of my figures, or I could say, you know what? Instead of buying these 2 new figures, I'll go ahead, put the money together, give me Tarkin for $600. I'll go ahead and I'll find it and I'll buy it, but I won't do it. Because you also don't know. 400 is my max, and the way that I do the math is 400 all in. Even if they I got my Darkside Anakin for 400. Even if they which I don't think they'll just straight out reissue it. But even if they just reissue it, I know, Lale, I know your story. I love hearing that story because it's absolutely gut wrenching but crazy. But if they reissued it and I paid 400 for it, Mario. Then what's the worst that happens? I lose 100 max. I lose $150.
Because you're not you're not that far off, because we see a lot of these pre-orders are actually going for anywhere between like 260 to a little over 300 for some of these figures that are coming out. So yeah, man, it's not that much of a loss, not that much of a gamble.
But Lale, I did. I got it for 400 shipped, taxes, everything. I love that.
And I'm like, fuck, I can't rob Aries because he's an MMA fighter, bro. I can't do that. Like it's not going to work. I have to figure out something else, man. Damn.
It'll come around again, dude. I think eventually.
Lale, we're gonna get another one where that's on,
so
come
man,
on.
I wanted that so bad, bro. I had it
It's a
on,
matter
it
of
was up
time.
and ready, and they did that to me, and that just put a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, "Fuck, here we go." So,
Yeah, dude, I feel it, man. I mean,
yeah,
I feel like with that show, the Obi-Wan show, they're going to do it, and I don't know. I mean, they gave us the KX Enforcer droid, and I feel like Reva's visions of Darth Vader were it was more. I mean, I think you only saw
Yeah.
the KX Enforcer droid for like a second. At least you
Yeah.
saw, I believe, Anakin for more. But you know, imagine if they actually don't give you the eyes though. They just give you like and say it's like, you know, Darkside Anakin, Darth Vader from the show. I feel like that they would though. They could just change the head sculpt. You're not going to get that robot lava droid, whatever the heck they call it.
No,
the
Mustafar, the stand. No. Real quick, $2 super chat from Man. Man, thank you so much, dude. He said, I want them to reissue Darkside Anakin. Thank you, my man. Yeah,
it'll be different.
They won't do that, right? We won't get the Mustafar base. But like Aries was saying, I mean, shit, dude, they've given us figures with less screen time. And the fact that he holds that,
and they made a
value,
DX out of it,
right?
Yeah,
the freaking Solo Maul, man, perfect.
Oh,
example.
that's right.
And they
when
made
you
him
said
DX out of
DX,
it.
I'm like, which one is that? Wait a minute, let me think.
Solo Maul, bro.
Yeah.
Looking
that
right
was
at
a
him, man.
DX. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, when you put it that way, Mario, I never thought of it that way. That's funny. It's a DX, but he was only in there for a second. And that, like,
That was it.
It's a DX.
That was it.
It's Darth Maul, though. It's Darth Maul. So,
well,
true.
Real quick, Nathan's following up. He says, "Well, I have my little Labor Day project lined up. Then he's going to pick out the garage shelves at Lowe's, the mighty Jabba, a couple badass Sith Lords, and some quarter scales. Are going to get proper hike tomorrow. Thanks.
Boom.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
No, that's the way to do it because that's what I have. I have garage shelves. It's always funny because people are always saying that Mario knows, man. I should have made a damn video on my shelves because now there's a couple other big videos out there and everybody's like, hey, did you see those? I'm like,
so let me tell you what I did. Little project I was working on. I kind of figured it out. I was like, I didn't know why I didn't do this before. So again, you know, I had like one DTOF laying around. Like it's just one regular that I didn't take out the box. So I finally took it out the box. So I decided, I was like, all right, listen, I wanted to be able to do something, you know, with, you know, some of the vehicles that I actually have. I was like, how am I going to be able to do this? So what I did was, and it works, it's right up there, just still working on it. I took the DTOF, took all the shelves out of it and flipped it sideways where I can just open it. Yeah. And I have it, so it's from the top down. So I actually have it to where even a glass piece, I have that reinforced. So it's reinforced, but it's just on the side. And then basically what I do is I open up the door. So I just have it where I just open it this way and then shut it. I can just put everything in there. And this is more extension. I can actually make it look like it's an actual module case because I have both sides blacked up. So it's decent and it's reinforced and it works.
And it's wide enough to fit the tumbler in there?
No, not the tumbler. But other vehicles that I actually have that I put, you know what I mean, such as, for instance, the bikes, the Scout Troopers with the speeder bikes. You can fit that in there sideways, and it works. It definitely works. Not the tumbler. The tumbler, I was trying to do it with the tumbler. It still doesn't work the way I want it, but it's a nice little display because I have it over top because I have two DTOFs on both sides of the TV here. But I have the one flipped on top of those and it stabilizing and it holds in between. And it looks just like a daggone. So it's incredible, bro. I'm telling you.
I got to give a shout out to Sean real quick. This bastard. Yeah, he's right, though. He's like, I wouldn't have known about themselves without him and his help. Guys, he has so many. He has so many. Sean's my next door neighbor. So he has so many of those shelves for like smaller figures. But hell yeah. There you go.
I had to pull him out since we were talking about it, but I love
He's so
this
good.
Whale. It is just so darn good. I absolutely love the darn thing.
Yeah.
Now, going back to your DTOFs real quick, have you considered making like a double DTOF? Like just take the connecting panes from each side and just connect them together?
Yeah, you can definitely do that, bro. You can definitely do that, and it works. It works because then you have the shelf endings. You just need like a wider glass. You don't even have to actually do it that way. I've done that. I'm trying to do that because, again, like I said, I have one of the shelves that I'm working on. Is I actually took all the shelves out of the 𝗕𝗘𝗢, and I'm working on this complete Spider-Man case with all of them levitating. You know what I mean? So it's just all of them in one. You know what I mean? So that just kind of helps to conserve. You just got, I'm gonna say it's all about creativity, bro. And I just love the way it looks. So yeah, you can definitely do that, bro. That would work. That we do. All you need to do is you don't need to actually have the side pieces. You can actually take out. You don't have to have the glass on both sides. You can just take those out.
But it's just the back panels. You have to get them custom, I would assume. Because it's gonna be a big old gap right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I do actually. I know Sean brought that up. I do have these custom shelves for Spider-Man and Thor, which I'm not using anymore. Obviously, because I don't have them anymore. If any of you guys are interested, let me know, man, because they are cool, man. I'll have to show you, Lael. I think you might have seen it. I got like an acrylic. They're acrylic shelves, but one is like all webbed. Oh, it's a big spider web, and it's got the pole in the middle. That's how I had Miles upside down. And I had him standing underneath my Spider-Man, which was cool. Because I'm the same way. Like I want to try to be, the creativity. But sometimes it gets hard because these figures are, you get them in those poses, they're a bit wider, and you're like, oh shoot, like I just need more shelves, man. I need more shelves.
That was Stony Stands that was doing that, right?
Yeah. Seth made them for me, man.
Seth,
he makes a lot of cool shit. So I think he changed his name on Facebook. I'll have to follow up with that with everybody. But yeah, he makes awesome displays and stands, like custom stands for everybody. Real quick, Nathan Henderson, thank you so much, man, for the $5 super chat. Translated from Huddies, the mighty Jabba sends his thanks. Please accept this small gift. Hey, well, I appreciate it very much, man. That is awesome. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, that'll be really cool, man. You'll build those shelves. I bet it's gonna look awesome, man. You got to let us know. If you're not in my Facebook group, it's scrolling down here, man. Come check out, show us some pictures. That's what it's all about, right? I want to see how that looks, man. I really wanted that Malik and Revan, that XM Studios one that you got. I know Lael's getting too.
Yeah. I just got the Revan though. I didn't get the Malik though. I didn't.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. You just got single.
I just got Revan. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, perhaps I can change your mind on that when we do the unboxing.
Maybe. Maybe.
Both of y'all.
Dude, they look awesome, man. But I think we're gonna wrap, guys. It's getting late for some people here. We're hit that 2-hour mark. I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in this evening. We can do a quick run around. Let me hit you up with Aries first, man, because it's been a while, dude. Pleasure to have you here, man. Thank you for coming, man. What's going on with you, my man?
Well, great to be on here again. Thank you so much for having me. This has been an absolute blast. Love hanging out with you all. Looking forward to doing it again. What's going on? Look, 6 Scale Cantina. I will be live again. Same time, same station, Monday Night Raw, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, even though it's Labor Day. It's going to be a lot of fun here coming up on Monday. So we will be live again with a full panel in the house. 6 Scale Cantina, Monday Night Raw, 8:30 p.m. So check that out. Other than that, check out 6scalecantina.com. The market value chart is updated. There's going to be more updates tomorrow. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Look for some insider stuff tomorrow. That's about it. But thank you so much for having me in here, Anthony. A good seeing you all for sure.
Well, of course, man. I'm glad you've been able to make it. It's tough, man, scheduling and whatnot. So, and it's fun. We get to talk. We shoot the shit, right? We talk shop on all this good stuff.
Heck
so,
yeah.
I do appreciate it. Go check out Aries, guys, if you have not already. Everybody's links are in the description of this video. Lael, my man.
Yo.
What's good, bro?
Man, thanks for having me again. Being with y'all, hanging out with my brothers. As always, man, it's been a great night. Tomorrow, I have Collectors Lounge International at 12 p.m. It's going to be basically, I call it a figure appreciation show, the art of collecting. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, I'll have Posing with Peter. He'll actually be a guest on the show tomorrow.
Nice.
And we're just talking about how to display and pose your figures and on your display, creating some incredible art pieces. And it doesn't have to be like the most elaborate, most out, over the top dynamic pose. It could just be something simple, just tweaking it a simple way to just make it look really good. So yeah, tune in for that. Of course, I don't know if I'm gonna do this because it's Labor Day weekend. I don't know if we're gonna be doing. I don't know if I want to do comic book talk with friends on Monday. So I don't know. I might postpone that until next weekend so we get both episodes of She-Hulk to talk about that. I don't know. I'm still up in the air. We'll be back here for Say What on Wednesday, Uncivilized Scoundrels on Thursday, Figure Flex Friday, and then the cycle continues, man. So thank you for having me here again. We're still continuing on with the Halloween initiative. All proceeds from super chats, everything goes towards costumes for kids for Halloween. That will be going up until October 1st. So definitely thank you for that.
That is very good cause, man. That is awesome, dude. Yeah, guys, Lael as well. Again, link in the description, man. I think, maybe you could, man, as far as the comic book, if you did decide not to, because then you can kind of have a nice packed double episode type of, you know what I mean, discussion. Maybe. I see what you mean, though. That would be good. Mario, my man.
Hey,
what's good?
What's up?
Man, you tell us, man. How you doing over there?
Doing good, bro. We did an unboxing earlier on the channel for this. You guys can hardly see him, but this arena suit Boba Fett, man. This figure's the truth, man. I really like it a lot. So yeah, we did that earlier today. We did LWO last night over on Marco's channel. That was hella fun, man. And speaking of which, we got LWO coming up, I believe, on Dan and Dre's channel over there, Cisco Reviews next week, on next Friday. So tune into that, 7:30 Pacific time. Y'all want to come join, come check us out. It's always a blast, man. We'll be talking about, I don't know, whatever the hell happens. Then Thursday night, Uncivilized Scoundrels, like Lael said, man, we're gonna be talking Star Wars. I'm sure we got a decent amount to talk about, man. So that's gonna be a fun time.
We got a lot,
and, yeah, man. I got some other stuff coming in, man. I gotta schedule a couple more unboxings that I'll do. Definitely for sure the XM Darth Revan and Darth Malak. I definitely got to get those up for sure, man. So I just need to find out when I can actually do it. And that's about it for now, man. Shout out to Feezy Figures right now. LWO, dale. That's right, man.
That's right.
My man knows.
He does.
Thanks for having me on, dude. It was a fun chat tonight, man. Great to see everybody today in the chat and on the panel.
Yeah, man, definitely. And again, we got to get you to 1,000, bro.
Getting there, man. Just crossed 600, man. So that's cool. Thank everybody out there. So,
man, everybody in the chat needs to come get that subscription over to Mario. We got to get by hopefully by the end of the year for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
End of the year for sure. Hopefully sooner.
Oh heck yeah.
Feezy Figures, thanks so much, man, for that $2 super chat. Shout out to the chat. You guys and girls are awesome. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And everybody here in the chat. S Beam's asking, is there a Zoom meetup planned? Yes. I think tomorrow. Stay tuned in the group. I'll let you know. I think tomorrow, guys.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm sorry. Speaking of S Beam, him and I are actually in talks of doing another show for talking about Hot D. Not that Hot D, but House of the Dragon.
Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
All right. So I didn't know where you were going with that. Was it an OnlyFans thing, or what was going on?
That's right, man. Me and Beam gonna get together and make it do what it do for OnlyFans.
For the Hot D.
For the Hot D, man. But no, man. House of the Dragons, bro. I definitely want to be talking about that, dude. So we might be giving our insights. We originally want to see if we can go tomorrow, but I'm really not ready for it. But I'll give some more details out, when we get there.
Okay. Definitely. Okay. That sounds good, man. That sounds
Hot
good.
D, man. Love it.
The Hot D.
Hot D.
That'd be great, man. What's going on with me, guys? I mean, obviously Saturday nights, our stream. I am working on some retro reviews. I did drop my Terminator. I think some of you guys have seen it. The battle damage from 1984. I'm working on a Samurai Predator right now as well. I know a lot of people have been wanting to check that out. Got a couple other things going on. That's it, really, for the most part. My morning shows here and there. Close to 3K, guys. So I'm doing this thing. I guess I might as well tell you guys now. I don't have the specific details out, but at 3K, so I'm only I think if you guys haven't already, subscribe, man. I think I'm 12 away from 3K. So what I'm gonna. I know we're right there.
Let's get
we're
this.
Right
this
there.
is right around the corner, right at the finish line. Come on, guys.
We are.
Let's make it happen.
We're right there, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to give away a Dark Trooper to somebody. Now, yeah. Now, but how I'm going to do it though?
Can I enter that giveaway? I don't have.
You can't enter the giveaway, and the reason why you can't enter the giveaway is because I need everybody to go, and I'll make an announcement on it more official. But you got to go over to Mario's channel, on his video, and comment on his video, his Arena Fett unboxing video, and subsequently go to Brother Cousins and go comment on his cable review. Now, what's going to happen is. And subscribe to them if you have not. That's key here. And then I will pick the comments from each video. So we'll have 2 runners up, and then we're gonna coin toss that one. And whoever wins it is gonna get that Dark Trooper.
Hey, awesome, man.
So
that's cool, baby.
That's how we're gonna roll this 3K giveaway. We'll probably have more info next week. Just keep that in mind, guys, already. And then once I set it up, we'll be good to go. Other than that, man. It's been great. I hope everybody has a good holiday weekend. You know, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next Saturday. Yeah. Hopefully something drops. You guys think something's going to drop tomorrow?
Yeah. Tomorrow, maybe Monday. We'll see what happens.
Well, because tomorrow's Monday for them, right? Tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
I need to spill something, baby. So I hope so.
I'm hoping so.
Ready for it, man.
I'm hoping so. So, and plus, you know, I think, oh man, I just want to see some more Star Wars. Just want to see some more Star Wars.
Me too, bro. I think it's about time, man. It's just definitely about time to see something. At this point,
Andor's right around the corner, man. Maybe we'll see something.
Listen, I know we're gonna dip, but I'm telling you, man, I think we're getting a Mud Trooper. We're getting another Death Trooper specialist. We're probably gonna get some clone variant there, that phase 2, and we're probably definitely getting Stormtroopers. And I'm pretty sure we'll get Cassian Andor. So at the very least, right? So
yeah,
exciting times, man. When is that? Is that end of this month or
September? I think it's like the 21st around there.
Okay,
yeah, man. I would love a Saw for Rogue One specifically.
I would get a Rogue. I would get a Saw Gerrera.
Yeah,
I'd love to get.
They need to just come on, man. Just give us bays now. Just give us bays.
Yeah. Give me bays now that I sold all my Rogue One. It's gonna happen. I did it all for you guys. Remember that.
Why?
Then Anthony, you're gonna buy it
I
all
thought
back.
you did it all for the Nookie, bro.
Why? Why did I get rid of them, dude? I'm just trying to laser beam my. Here's you guys want to know the God honest truth. I'm going to have so much Star Trek figures.
Oh, okay.
That I just don't have the.
Man,
I don't have the space.
It's jumping ship, bro.
It's not jumping ship, bro. It's part of it. It's
you're getting
my diehard love for Trek, and plus what I do, you know, for work. So I had to make a decision. I was like, well, what do I really gravitate to? You know, OT. I love everything Star Wars, right? But it's like OT. That has to be my focus right there. And then all of my Trek stuff. So, but I think it's funny because it's all gone and now they're going to drop a base.
Those problems. I'm glad I don't have those problems at all.
No, you don't want to have a problem of space like that, man, because it's
problems, bro. Not at all. I'm good.
My dude went from the Millennium Falcon into hyperspace to getting beamed up to the Enterprise, man.
Hey, you know what? I've always been a Star Trek fan, though. Always, through and through.
Yeah.
And you know what? We can peacefully coexist.
Yes.
No, we can. we can. Okay, you can enjoy everything science fiction. Listen, I love Stargate, SG-1, Atlantis, Babylon 5, Farscape. I mean, dude, like I am a sci-fi nut. The Expanse.
Me too, bro. But
Yeah,
but in that more look, there can only be one for me, bro. There can only be one.
Well, on that note, then we're gonna leave it on that note. He's spitting some Highlander shit on us right now. Yeah, Star Wars. I know. So, all right, everybody, we're out of here. We'll see you guys next week. All right, we may be lagging, but we're out of here. I promise. We're out of here. I'm.